All right. Shalom, everyone. And peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. Let us see. Where is my audio control? Um, uh-huh. All right. Error capturing system. Not sure where is that coming from. Anyway, is my voice coming good? Somebody before says I have echo. Do you still have echo? If there's an echo on your side, I hope not. We lowered the microphone, so it should be not. Anyway, today we are going to show you that who is the most ignorant. Is it Islam or the Muslims, or it's both? Just to remind you, we are live in TikTok too. So in case you are Abdul and you like to join us, you can join us in TikTok. And if you are in TikTok, don't forget to give us a like and invite your friends. All right. And anytime a Muslim would like to join us, please feel free. So I saw this video before, like this. Why I said, let me go live and talk about this. This is Abdul, and he is asking question to David Wood. What the question was about?
Claim Jesus is God, right? Do you believe that? Okay. So Jesus revealed the Torah and the Old Testament to Moses, and that revelation, the Old Testament, is from Jesus, right? Yes.
Jesus has a human nature. So if you're talking about Jesus, then that would be Jesus is born. If you're talking about the divine nature, then it would be the triune God of the Old Testament and the New Testament.
Which is Jesus? Because there is a Trinity. So Jesus revealed the Old Testament.
The divine Son.
Okay.
Okay. Go to the topic. It's just a funny argument.
So let me quote from the Old Testament, right? 1 Samuel 15:3 from the New King James Version Bible. Now go and attack Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and do not spare them. Okay? But kill both man and woman, infant and nursing child, ox and sheep, camel and donkey. Is this the mercy of Jesus? Is this how you're portraying Jesus as a person or a God or a prophet or a messenger who would command an army to go and kill infants and nursing
All right.
children?
Interesting that you're once again condemning the Old Testament when Allah tells Jews and Christians that we have no ground to stand upon unless we stand fast by the Torah, the gospel, and all the revelation that has come to us. And so I would listen to all that. And if you condemn that, then I regard it as you just condemned your own God and your own prophet. If you want to respond to that, there is this ongoing issue in the Old Testament. I'm not saying this is correct, but there is an issue.
Anyway, as usual, David Wood do not know how to answer correctly. So let us see. When a Muslim he asks you such a question, why we need to go in circle, and you say yes, the Bible command that. What is exactly? He said to you, did your God command that? Yes. Is it yes or no? Yes. But if they have education, they will tell them, because he's Abdul. Well, this is in your book. If we go to the stupid Quran, we will find the same story. Remember, everything in Islam is a copy of somebody else. Everything in the Quran is a copy from somebody else. Everything. If the Muslim want to say this is horrible, then the Muslim have to say the same to his Quran. Let us go. The exact same story exists in the Quran. Exactly, like exactly about the same people. Uh, uh, if you know very well the Quran, then you will not even ask such a question, because this is something you are attacking your religion. Chapter 2, verse number 243, 44, 45, 46. It's talking about what? It's talking about a prophet. His name is Samuel. The Muslim, they call him Shamael, which is Samuel. And that's very normal because Muhammad always, make poo. He did not know even how to quote a name correctly. So the story here tell you the story about the group of the people of Israel. They said to their prophet, appoint a king for us so we can fight in the way of Allah. He said, with you, then refrain from fighting if fighting was prescribed for you. They said, why we should not fight in Allah's way while we have been driven out of our homes and our children or our family been taken as captive. Now the translation is not too much accurate because the Quran, as usual, the Arabic is very stupid. So here it says, وَقَدْ أُخْرِجْنَا مِنْ دِيَارِنَا وَأَبْنَاؤُنَا, why we will not fight, and we are kicked out of our land. And the Quran did not say what happened to the children's. It says وَأَبْنَاؤُنَا. This is stupid, this are stupid Arabic. So the Muslims, they try to fix it. They says our children have been taken as captives. No, it says clearly that they took our land and our children's. And the word they took them here is not about they took them as a slave. It doesn't say that. It's mean they are gone. Our land, our children are gone. So it's about being killed. However, the Muslim, they can add as they wish as usual. But then they will notice that Allah is commanded them to go and fight and destroy the enemy and leave nobody. Now somebody might say to you, where it says that in the verses, we can go and read the interpretation for the verse. And right away you will see in the speed of light that those people, when they attack the Jews, they slaughter everybody, women, children. There is only one woman left. One woman left, and she is the one who gave birth to a child. I'm trying not to use that word in TikTok. They slaughter everybody. They took the life of everybody except one woman. This woman, she been hidden in a house, according to the Muslim story. So now, when God, he command them, he is commanding them based on what? Based on they did that to you, and they want to erase you from the existence of the earth. They will not let one single one of you alive. This is why they are going after you women. So even they are opening the womb of women and taking the babies from it. You can go and open Ibn Kathir, you can open Al-Baghawi, you can open Al-Qurtubi, you can open any interpretation you want, and you can see the story there. So the Muslim, he come to us with a story saying, how in the world you allow such a thing? But this is in his Quran. If I go right now to Ibn Kathir in English, now remember, Ibn Kathir in English is not the same as Ibn Kathir in Arabic, but we will go for it. The Muslim is the same as a camel. If he see the hump in his back, he will collapse. But they don't look in the mirror. So this is Ibn Kathir, all right? So Allah commanded them, and we find the same exactly about Moses. Allah commanded the Jews and Moses to go and assault the one who live in the Holy Land and finish them all. Chapter 5, verse number 51. Sorry, 21. 21, 22, 23, you can read it. And here you see the story. Is even giving you the stories. Look at this here. Because they took the life of everyone, including women. There's only one woman left. One woman left from the tribe of Levi. This woman, she was hidden in a house, so they will not take her life and take her baby. Her baby, they will open the womb of the women and they will take the babies. So the Israeli, they hide this woman in a house so that Allah may give her a boy who would be their prophet. All right? So the Muslim in their books, they're talking about the same story, says what those people did to them. So should those people go and fight those who want to erase them from existence, or allow those people to multiply and erase them? And as you see, the story is in the Quran, and this is their interpretation. And they are the one who is asking Allah to go and command them to do jihad. You can read the whole interpret. You can open for sure in Arabic. You can open Al-Baghawi, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Jalalain. All is saying the same. But always I see how hypocrite the Muslims are when they try. Supposedly they found something, because Muslims are ignorant. Not only their prophet is ignorant. All Muslim. I never saw a Muslim he knows what he's talking about. Have you? I never saw one Muslim he knows. Like even when they ask question, if they knew that this story is mentioned in their book, they will never mention it. But they take advantage of the Christians, because the Christians mostly they are ignorant in Islam. They don't know how to answer. And like there's many says this is what the Bible says. Tell him yes, the Bible says that. Like, isn't it your God who command the flood and finish all mankind, including babies and children and women? Do you condemn your God? Don't you Muslims say in the name of Allah the merciful? What is the mercy? So when they want mercy is appearing, when they want mercy, go under the bus. All right. This is Tafsir Ibn Abbas for the same story, and you will see how those the enemy how tortured them. Then if you go in the book of Exodus, you will find that those people they attack them from their rear. They attack them from their rear. What does that mean? That means they go and they slaughter the women, the children. In the rear, when the nation is moving or in the move, always they leave, or even in the in the normal war, they leave the children and women in the back. The men they go in the front, which is normal. The men they face the enemy, women in the back. Why? Because simply the men they go to war, the women are in the back to be protected. So what those people they do? They go and attack them cowardly from the back of them, as we see in Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse number 17, 19. All right. So if we open the Bible, we will find, let us see. So if we want to talk about what's going on at that time, we know that those people, there are many nations trying to make them exterminated and take them out of existence. And until now, I think nothing changed. All the Muslims in the world, they want to finish every Jew in the world, including their women, their children. So nobody will exist. And in fact, I will show you that in a second. Remember what the Amlak did to you on the way as you were coming out of Egypt. How he met you in the way and attack your rear ranks. And then you can read the rest of the story. So this is their nature. They are very cowardly people. They attack you from the rear so they can slaughter and do whatever they can do. And then if you read the story here, what happened, we can find even Islamic sources explanation for this, and you will find exactly what I'm talking about. However, if we go in the Quran, we will find Allah commanding the Jews to attack all their enemies and clean the ground from them. When the Jews refused to go and attack, Allah punished them. Allah punished them, and He forbid them from entering the land for 40 years. Let me make my screen so you can see the verses. Give me a second. All right. Now it's better. So when they refused to go and finish all those people, Allah, He forbid it from them for 40 years. All right. Then what about women and children's? Like we mentioned now, that what those people did and what what was the response of the Jews, or what God He told them to do. The Jews even refuse, as you see here. Again, they refuse. They disobey God, and they didn't do what God commanded them to do. And that's why we find them later being occupied by the same people who God told them to finish them all, because God see the future. So later they conquer them, and later they slaughter them. Why? Because they disobey God and they did not listen. So God did not command them to do it for fun, but He commanded them to do it for a solution. But they disobey, and they paid a very high price for not doing what God told them. But then somebody, when a Muslim, he speak about morality. Did the Muslims took the life of children? Absolutely, by tens of thousands. This is Bani Qurayza, and they are Jews. And the person here, he was one of the captives who later he been forced to convert to Islam. I was among the captives of Bani Qurayza. They, the companion, examined us. What do you mean examined us? And those who had begun to grow hair, pubes, were slaughtered. Those are kids. Those are little kids. So they line up all the kids, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, doesn't matter. They made them go naked. And any one of them, he have little hair around his pubic area. As you know, Middle Eastern are hairy people. So don't think like if somebody have little hair, he is already mature. He's a kid. All right? He is a kid. So what they did, they slaughter all of those kids who have little hair. This is why they are, you see, if they don't look like kids, they do not need to take them off. Take their clothing off, correct? Are you with me? Like why we need to take their clothes off? Because they look like kids, right? If they look like men, there is no need to take their clothes off. Do you understand my point? Are you with me, guys? And this is authentic. Why I want to check that area if they look like grown men or even youth? We did force them to take their clothes off because they are children's. So they don't want anyone who can remember his parents or remember what he's have seen to stay alive, because those are, they are more aware of what's going on more than just little kid. He's 5, 6 years, 7 years old. And mostly he will not remember what happened when he was 7 years old. He might remember the shadow of his mom or his dad. So they can take him and they can use him as a slave to fight for them later. And even they might convince him, that's the same as the Turkish used to do. The Turkish, they kidnap very young children from their families, and they tell them that they are Turkish, and the enemy took the life of their parents. So when they grow, they will be fighting for the Sultan, and they will be so angry and so full of hatred, because this is what they told them. They are Turkish. Their family been enslaved and blah 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 by the enemy. When in fact the opposite. When in fact they are the children of those people who the Turkish did to them what they did, like what they did to the Armenian. Many Armenian, they grow inside Turkey. They told them that you are a Turkish. So they kidnap the very little ones from their parents, and the one who is a little bit older, who can remember things, which means he will remember that he's Armenian, they took his life. Are we done? No. What about the Quran? We have in the Quran a child, he was his slaughter for what? Because he might do something bad when he grow up. All right. Here is the story of the person is called Al-Khudr. Al-Khudr is a fiction story coming from the legions of Gilgamesh. I don't know if you heard the story of Gilgamesh, where looking for the fountain of youth, and Al-Khudr he drank from the fountain of youth. That's why he never died. Not because he is like powerful, no, because he drank from the fountain of youth. In Arabic, it's called Ma'ul Hayat, which means the fountain of life. So here, the Al-Khadr, who is the master of Islam, supposedly, now teaching Moses. Imagine Moses is a prophet, yet Allah, He sent him to learn from Al-Khadr, which is located in Al-Bahrain, which is again clear evidence that this is the story of Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh's story is him going to Al-Bahrain looking for the fountain of youth. So when he was walking by, he saw a child and he cut his head off. Musa says to him, "Why in the world you do that to such an innocent boy?" As you see, he's a boy. Al-Khadr, he responded to Moses. He said to him, "See, I told you you cannot have patience with me. I'm wise." Okay. Musa says, okay, sorry. I'm not going to ask you anymore. If I ask you, don't let me walk with you anymore. So Moses is being a good student now. And then the story continue. And later, Al-Khadr, he explained to Moses why he took the life of the boy. As for the boy, his parents were believers, and we feared that he should oppress them by rebellion and disbelief. All right. So, what is justification for taking the life of a little boy in Islam? What is the morality of this Abdul? Do you understand what I'm saying? What is it? It's okay for you? It's not okay for the Jews. At least those people, they are at war with those people, and they did what they did to their children. Here, this is a child. He's playing out. He did nothing wrong. It says here, we feared. We feared. So we take the life of little boy because we feared when he grow. Well, why Allah don't take the life of everybody? One day he will grow and he will not be nice. Isn't the Muslim they say that Allah is a God of justice? He will not punish you unless you commit a crime. Where is the crime? And where is the victims? And this boy is a Muslim. And then if you go and read the story about what happened here, uh, verse number 74, you will see how Al-Khadr he took the life of this boy. Read with me. And again, this is chapter 18, verse number 74. This is how you find it. I remember the Muslim translation is far from accuracy because they try to make it always look nicer in the English translation. How he was, how they took his life. Read carefully. So when they saw a boy who did not reach yet puberty playing with other boys, among them who his face was fairest, and he Al-Khadr slew him by slitting his throat with a knife, while he lay down by tearing his head off with his hands or by smashing his head against the wall. Hmm? Do you see it? So when a potato Abdul like this ask you a question like that, do you know how to answer? Or you will go in circle, there is some, then let him condemn doing such a thing to a boy. All right? They do not know how to debate. And then you will see David Wood is like, it is.
To go and kill infants and nursing children.
Interesting that you're once again condemning the Old Testament when Allah tells Jews and Christians that we have no ground to stand upon unless we stand fast by the Torah, the gospel, and all the revelation that has come to us. And so I would listen to all that, and if you condemn that, then I regard it as you just condemned your own God and your own prophet. If you want to respond to that, there is this ongoing issue in the Old Testament. I'm not saying this is correct, but there is an issue. Every group that is supposedly wiped out in the Old Testament somehow appears again later, a couple chapters. Somehow appears again, a couple chapters.
This guy is saying there's an issue. What does that mean? Does that mean that the Bible have an issue? What are you talking about? Because simply they did not finish them. As simple as that. This is why they appear later. Because they are not. Because the Jews did not obey the commandment.
Later. So the question is why, but there has to be some sort of hyperbole going on, because if a group is completely wiped out, they obviously can't be around later. So you have the Midianites, they supposedly get wiped out. Later on in Judges 6, the Midianites come and they conquer Israel. So what's going on there? Another issue is when you have these commands in the Torah about going to the land of Canaan and wiping out the population and so on, those commands to wipe out the population are used interchangeably with drive them out slowly, little by little. And so anyway, the point is this is kind of a little like what's going on.
You see, all of this can be avoided by hitting him right away in his book. All what you did now is not really giving him an answer which will make him cry. Okay, you explain from the Bible, there is, there's explanation. No, that God, He command. Yes. It doesn't matter. God, He command. And yes, God is God of morality. Because God gave life, God take life. The same as in your God supposedly in the flood of Noah. The same as in religion, you are saying that a child who is playing, and here at least those are enemies, those are not a child who's playing with his parents. What do? You do this to him. And we mentioned that to you a million times before. When they asked Muhammad, about taking the life of little ones, he said, so what? They are from them. That's fine. All right? They are from them. You go for it. No problem. Like did Muhammad, even though, by the way, those little ones are money from Muhammad. The reason they save them because they are money, usually. But then you will find that Muhammad himself in the Quran, when he found that he have too much slaves, to the point they can't even afford to feed them, so he preferred to finish them. As we see in the Quran, it says the following. It's not for a prophet to keep prisoners for the sake of making money, because too many. So Muhammad now, because he have too much, and why in the world I want to keep them, let me take their life, all of them. So he came with this verse saying, it's not for a prophet to take prisoners. In other words, take no prisoners. Finish them all. What is the mercy of Islam? A person, he surrendered to Muhammad, as we see with Bani Qurayza, they surrender to him. He slaughtered them all. They surrender. Big mistake. You surrender to the devil will do what the devil will do. And here you will see clearly, you can read the interpretation. Clearly is about not to allow anyone to live. So when the Muslim he speak about morality, the question a Christian should ask, do you even have morality, Muslims? Where is your morality? You know, when your prophet himself, he go after a child. Like, when we say that the Muslims, they took the children's who they are under the age of having little hair around their private area. What they would do that the girls at the age of 6 from the Jews and the other Arab tribes. You know what they would do to them, right? Are they going to take them as orphans, or they will sleep with them? If Muhammad himself, he married a child at the age of 6, so what they will do to someone, she is a captive at the age of 6. How are you with me? Hmm? Are we learning how to respond? Never explain to them the Bible first. Hit them from their books. This is where it hurt. You can speak about the Bible from now until the coming century. It doesn't hurt them. You can defend as much you want. It doesn't make any difference for them. In fact, I assure you he was not listening. But the second you hit him from his book and you show him that he is a hypocrite, that what hurt most. And then next time, you see, if you are debating others, you are not debating. I don't debate Muslims. I don't. I got them busted because debate have to be between two people who they are educated in the topic, and both of them they have to be honest about their belief. Muslims they lie. Muslims they lie. They will never give you an ability. I know, like actually here in the same video later, the one who made this video, he have a video of God Logic speaking to Abdul in the street.
To us saying, my football team slaughtered your football team. Imagine someone who doesn't hear and saying, what? They slaughtered?
And the believers asked him about that. He's like, what about the women and children who were killed? And he said, they are from among us. So, so what? They're from. Well, it's. We live in America.
See, now the Abdul start explaining this is casualty of war. See, now this is casualty of war. You see the hypocrisy? This is casualty of war. It's not about bad anymore, you know. This is different hadith here is quoting, but the translation is false.
I don't think that Muhammad didn't do anything good. Well, I don't think he didn't do anything good.
This is false. You see, this is the story here. This guy he mentioned. You see, the Muslims, when they explain the Quran for you or translate the Quran for you, they lie. Never trust any Muslim translation, and I will show you. I'm sure. Huh, this cannot take. Let us take it without tashkil. Finally, in chapter 81, verse number 8, look what they have here. It says, "And when the female infant is buried alive." The Muslim, they say to you that Islam stop such a practice the Arab used to do. What the Arab used to do, when they have a newborn baby and she is a female, they bury her alive, or even they bury her with her mother. But in the verse, nowhere it says baby, nowhere it says infant, nowhere it says a female, nowhere, nowhere. All of those are fabrication. Al-Maw'uda, the one is buried. The one is buried. Not alive, it's a lie. Not alive. The one is buried. Questioned. Like, can you question somebody is buried alive? I mean, it's alive or dead. How it's buried and it's alive, and we are asking the buried alive? No. This is about the soul, as you see. And when the soul go back to its body, which means in the day of resurrection, and the one is buried, which means the body will be asked, because now the soul came back to the body, will be asked for which crime you've been slaughtered. That's all. There's no infant. There's no Arab pagan used to do that, because if the Arab pagan used to do that, then we will not have women. And the Arab, they will be not exist. Imagine a nation have no women, you know. Because if each one of us have a baby child, then we bury her alive, which is very funny and stupid and hard to believe. So why the Arab, they used to have a queens, you know, Khadija, she was a businesswoman, Muhammad was working for her. Before Islam, women, they were not working inside the garbage bag. After Islam, women are inside garbage bag. Are we making things up? So look how they fabricate something have nothing to do with the English translation. It's about in the day of resurrection. All of this about day of resurrection. There's no infant here. This is about the soul will join the body, and then this soul and the body will be questions. Why you've been, like the one who's slaughtered, why you've been killed? What is the reason? But doesn't say anything. This is how Muhammad is trying to make a rap song, which is very funny and very stupid. And then, and when the written pages is of deed is open, but this is very stupid again, because the deed is written by Allah before, you know, doesn't matter what you do. So is Allah going to judge you for your deeds when the deeds is destiny? Is destiny. So Allah now will open your deed to read them for you when He is the one who wrote them for you. So everything the Muslim they say to you about the religion is a fabrication. Islam by itself is a form of fornication. There's no truth in it. Do we have any Muslim? Yeah, all the Quran, you see, like if you notice here, if you speak Arabic, you see the last letter here, ta, زوجت, سئلت, قتلت, نشرت, kashatat, su'irat. And this is what make the Quran stupid, because Muhammad is not strong in Arabic, so he's trying to add words fit, to add letter fit with the tone, and that make it doesn't make sense. Like, shouldn't you? Like, what does this mean? Like, look at this here. إذا الشمس كورت. Okay, what كورت mean? Solve the problem. And then the Muslim, they try to fix it. They says wound round and lost it is light. Why? Because Allah, He wrote it like a sandwich. What? Uh, and here in the translation in Kadarat suddenly here if it's fall, but this is not being fall. If you're in, this is a fabrication translation. All the translation you see in front of you, and the mountain will be destroyed. Okay, and then you notice that doesn't make sense. So the mountain will be destroyed, and then we will gather the animals. And then the sea now is the fire coming from it, and then we resurrect people from death. But there's no place for them to resurrect them. The earth is destroyed, the mountains are gone, the seas is fire, the sun is gone, and now we are going to resurrect people from there. So Muhammad is trying to make look at this here. فلا أقسم بالخنس. Ask any Muslim, what does that mean? In fact, I challenge any Muslim to tell me what does that mean. Allah, according to the Muslim translation, Allah, He swear. He said, I swear by the planets that recede. What? And the planets which move swiftly. What does that mean? God is swear by those? What does that mean? I thought everything is gone. And then he says, and the night, and the night when it disappears. What do you mean the night? Already the sun is gone. Already the sun is gone. In verse number 1. And then you swear by the morning. Which morning? There's a morning after the sun is gone? Huh? And then the night? And then it says here, what is more, can make it more horrible. And by the dawn, when its brightness, verily, it's the word of honorable messenger. Look what the Quran is saying. The Quran is saying to you, the Quran is not made by Allah. It's in front of you. The Muslim, they try to fix it. They say to you, it's the word of Jibreel, but that make it even more horrible. In Arabic, it says, it doesn't say who is this, the noble messenger. In fact, the Muslim, they call Muhammad al-Rasul al-Kareem. How we know that this is about not Muhammad? Same time, is the Quran the word of Allah or the word of Gabriel or Jibreel? It's just a stupid, And here you notice Muhammad is out of words. Look, he was saying here, if you read with me, he was ending his words with Uzlifat, Uhdirat. But suddenly he's out of words. So he jumped to something else. Bilkhunnas, Kunnas, As'as, Tanaffas. He's out of letter seen word. So now he jumped to word Kareem. And then, he make Makin. And then Amin. And then Majnoon. It's very horrible Arabic. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us and tell us how this is the word of an honorable messenger? Huh? So it's not the word of Allah. It is not. It is the word of the messenger, whoever that messenger, maybe the devil. And the Arabic is so horrible. And you know what? He is obeyed. Who is the one is obeyed? Here it says, ذي قوة عند ذي العرش مكين, owner of power and high rank with the throne person, the one who have the throne, and he is obeyed. Obeyed by who? The Muslim, they put between two bracket angels. And he is not a crazy. Like who? We were talking about who? Now we are talking about Muhammad? No. We were talking about Jibreel. The honorable messenger, according to Muslim, he was Jibreel. So here it says, and he is your companion is not crazy. What? Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Abdul would like to join us? Hmm? All of you are Abdul. And you Muslims, you go to debate those who do not know how to debate you. And the second they learn something to refute you with, you run away. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Anyone? Nobody. What happened to the Abdul in TikTok? They learn not to come here? Nobody want to defend his religion? Hmm. So you know the Muslims, when they speak about ethic, Islam is the last one to speak about ethical teaching. It has zero ethic. Muhammad was a pervert man. Muslim, they kidnap little children and they take them to the bed right away. Because always remember, you know, when we talk about Muslim taking captive, when they say to you, we take the little ones captive, what they do with the captive? If they're a prophet, he do boom boom with the child, she is 6 years old. Don't you think the Muslim will do it the same? And those our people have no right? They are just captives? Do we have any Muhammad? Any Muhammadan from the beautiful religion of Islam? No? No, no, this guy Epstein, he is a good guy compared to Muhammad. You know, like what he did. He was a pimp. In Islam, you can be a pimp. It's officially approved in the Quran. The Quran says, force not your girls to do prostitution, but if You force them, Allah is all merciful. Nowhere in the Quran says prostitution is forbidden. In fact, it's in approving it. You can search for the video made by Fifi. It's called "You Can Be a Pimp in Islam," Farid. Just search it in Google, you will see it. So the Quran make it clear that you can be a pimp in Islam. It's not a sin. It's not. So this Epstein is a pimp, right? Obviously, pimp, and he is doing business in the same time. So he used women, children's, whatever, the teenage, to get into, a bunch of pedophile, and they are leaders supposedly. But the youngest female between all those young ones, it was 15 years old. Muhammad's wife is 6 years old. So Epstein is we cannot compare Epstein to Muhammad. Epstein did not kidnap any women from her house or a child. Muhammad did. In fact, all those females they brought them, even though they are young, they are stupid. They give them money, they give them jewelries, they come. Nobody was kidnapped. I'm not defending the guy, but this is the truth. So they lure them by gift, lure them by money. She is young, she is stupid. They give her, we will pay you $2,000. Oh, okay, she's sleep around anyway, so she will go because she's stupid. And later, everybody will shame you for doing that, right? Because she is the young one and you are adult. But in reality, if you think about it, someone she is 15 years old, she is not that young. I mean, she is a woman now. She's mature. She should know. She should know that this is wrong. She should know. This is not 6 years old. This is not 10 years old. This is not 15 years old. She should know. When you are 12, 13 years old, you know what is wrong, what's right. You know what is theft. You know what is prostitution. You know what is fornication. 15 years old, you are not a kid no more. However, in such relationship, they are being used, and I believe they are using the other part too. They want money. They are young, yes. They are there because they are young, right? What about Isaac and Rebecca? My friend, all of this fiction is your stupidity. Where in the Bible it says that Isaac he married Rebecca at the age of 9? He was, this is the lies of the Muslims. Show me. What the Muslim they do, they say to you she was a 3. She was a 3 when the news came to about her to Isaac, to Abraham. That's it. She's still in 3. That's not when they get married. Rebecca, my friend, she was able to give water to a bunch of camels alone at the age of 3. Do you know how much effort it need for a man, not a girl, to take water from the well and to give thirsty camels who they are coming from a long trip, 16, 17 camels alone? All of this is done by 3 years old, right? So the Muslim, when they come with such a stupid story, we laugh at you. Go get me approved that a 3 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old can do all this work. Same time the Bible says that Rebecca, she could not have children for the first 20 years of her life. So why they were upset if she is just 3 years old? I mean, what do you expect her to have children when she is 7? So when the Bible says that she could not have children for such years, and they were unhappy with that, obviously she's old, right? Because we don't expect a child at the age of 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 12, maybe 13, maybe 14, we will have kids. So this is your fiction. Well, we have this guy from Indonesia, the one who insulted Prophet Muhammad.
What's up, mate? What's up, mate? How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Are you in the street?
What's the topic today? What's today's topic?
What is the topic?
Yeah. Video.
It says here. It says here in the Quran, you can be a pimp. What do you think?
If they desire chastity in order that you may make a gain in the perishable goods of this worldly life, but if anyone compels them to prostitution, then after such compulsion, Allah is of forgiving, most merciful. Oh man, what's wrong with this verse with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with you, man?
It says.
Do I need to interpret the verse to you?
Okay, interpret. Okay, interpret it. Okay, interpret it for me. Go ahead. Interpret it.
Okay, I want to ask you first. What do you think about this verse?
Don't change topic. You said you want to interpret it. Go interpret it for us. Go ahead.
Okay. If they desire chastity in order that you may make a gain in the perishable goods of this worldly life, I think this verse told that the chastity is good things, you know.
Really, it says that?
It's okay in front of the Allah. It's good
this
things.
is what the verse is saying? The chastity is be good?
Prostitution. Yeah.
Ah.
It says that, but if anyone compels them, it means to prostitution. It is okay. What's wrong with that?
So it's okay to be a prostitute in Islam, right? It's okay for you to be a pimp.
It's okay, man. It's the choice of the people, man. Come on.
Ah,
it is the choice of the people. Depends on the people.
Yeah.
Don't attack the Allah. Allah is not
in Indonesia, I learned that Muslim Arab, they come to Indonesia.
Don't bring Indonesian here, man. I don't like to bring the country, man.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
There is no correlation with the country, man.
No, there is.
I'm the persons.
Because a Muslim.
Okay.
We are talking about Muslims. So the Arab, they go to Indonesia and
don't
they pay.
Bring about the country, man. I say to you, please. I say to you.
The Arab, they come to Indonesia and they do practice prostitution.
No, speak about Arabic, not Indonesian. Indonesian is democracy, is not religion country.
No. The Arab, they come to your country to do practice Islam.
Okay. So what's wrong with that? Okay, I will tell you the truth.
So if your sister would like to work as a prostitute, is that okay for you as a Muslim?
It depends on my sister. It is the choice, right?
Can I talk to her?
I will not forbid. It is her choices, man.
I know.
I don't want to say that you don't do that, don't do this. I tell the truth. It's
I
okay
know.
if you do that. It is your choice.
I understand. Can I talk to her?
Would you like to talk to her?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Okay, ask her. Let me talk to her. I want to see how much she charge, etc. As a Muslim girl.
She cannot speak English.
You tell her, bring her, and let's see. Tell her.
You don't have business with my sister, man. Come on, you don't have.
Why
any
not?
business
You
with
said
my
to me it's
sister.
okay. You said to me it's okay in Islam for a woman to be prostitute.
He said to me it's okay. Don't bring religion with the common rule of this life, man. It is the choice,
No, listen. This is religion. We are reading the Quran. What's wrong with you? This is Quran.
Okay, it's the Quran. It's not all the things in the Quran that I have to do in my life. Okay, depends on me.
So you are saying you don't accept the Quran, huh?
I accept that, but to do the things in the Quran is another things, bro.
You are saying the Quran
You
is.
get it?
You are saying the Quran have a lot of stupid things, so you want to do.
I say that the Quran is the truth, but to do the moral value is another things.
How the Quran is the truth, and your sister she can work as a prostitute? according to Islam.
Don't bring it as a truth to human life, to my sister lives. It is a choice, man, to do or to do.
No, this is about a
Don't
human
do,
life.
don't do
The
that.
Quran here, the Quran speak about you
If they
forcing your
desire
girls.
chastity, of course, human have chastity.
You have what? Testosterone? What testosterone?
Baru bangun ya Pak?
Huh?
Kongsi pacai lah Pak. Enggak ya?
What? You got a customer?
Oh yeah. Gongsi pacai.
What happened?
Nah, semalam saya bel Bapak itu enggak saya pulang lah. Lama banget Bapak ini saya pikir.
Bababana, bababana.
Iya, iya.
Yeah.
Bensin aman ya Pak ya? 2 lagi nih. 2.
Full kemarin.
Oh, enggak
Full
lah.
mentok di bawah maksud saya.
Iya, masih
full mentok.
Okay, finish your conversation with the customer for your sister and come back. Look what the Quran says here in Indonesian. Dan jangara nalaha kamu baksa dutka budka ventamu ontak melakahan borsalan belsoran. Sorry, I did not speak Indonesian for a long time since I became from Pakistan. I speak Pakistani very well. Sidang, Mereka, Sendiri, Maganani, Kosaskikan. Kiran, Kamu, Kindak. I assure you that all this garbage translation is very funny and very silly. What kind of, what the heck is that? Sadaka, Meraka, Sandari? What the heck? I better read Arabic, my friend. The funny, the Indonesian, they made videos saying Christian Prince do not know Arabic. I believe it. When the news starts spreading about me between Indonesian, they made videos. Christian Prince do not know Arabic. He's lying. Very horrible. Sound like that? How you like my Indonesian? Sedang, Mereka, Sendiri, Menganingini, Kusuyukan, Karina, Kamu, Hendak, Mencari, Kiyotangkan, Dunyawawi, Dunyawi, Dan Barangas Siba, Young. That's me, young. You know, I know. You see, I speak Indonesian. I told you, young. You know, Memarkasa, Memareka, Maka. I mean, they're stuck with the word Mecca. Look, Memarekasa, Memareka, Maka. Man, that's deep. Like, oh boy. Sasagug hu yo ho ya yana. Allah Adalaha Maha is an Arabic name. Bangagongan Lagi Maha again. Nice to meet you, Maha. Binya Yang Kabida Mereka Sasuda Mereka Dibekasa Ituyu. Man, that's so good. All right. Trust me, it's easier than reading Arabic. ولا تكرهوا فتياتكم على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا لتبتغوا عرض الحياة الدنيا ومن يكرههن فإن الله من بعد إكراههن غفور رحيم. تكبير شيش كباب. تكبير شيش كباب. Prostitution religion. The God who say prostitution is good, Allah. And then they speak to you about morality and Muslim women wear hijab. They wear hijab, but yet they can rent themselves for boom boom. Kaboom, kaboom. Do we have any Muhammadan? So what is left in this cult is not horrible. What do you mean I made a new language? This is perfect English. Indonesian. In fact, we are the Arab. We are the one who created the Indonesian language. Orang orang. They try to copy us in everything in Indonesia. In their clothing, in their names, in their addresses, in their food. They are, they lost their heritage. This is what Islam is about. Islam is about Arabism and Islamism. Both they go together. So you will find someone like this guy, Othman, dressed like an Arab, even though he's from Pakistan. Everybody want to be one of us. What a foolish people. Do we have any Muhammadan? Look like today we don't have any luck. No customers today. No customers. Yeah. Any Abdul? Mayday, mayday. Any Orang Bankadas, Bandakas around out there? Cult Muslims come, yeah. Well, Islam is garbage, what you can say. Some funny, so some people, they call themselves Christian. They say to you, it's not right to insult other people's religion. And obviously those who say that, they are no Christians. Because every other religion, according to the Bible, is from Satan. So what do you mean you should not insult other people's religion? Saying the truth is an insult. But I have to say the truth. Any Abdul? The only Abdul he called me from time to time is Dr. Zakir Naik. But I don't know today, he did not call me. Maybe he's asleep. Hello? Hello? Get some rest. First of all, I told you one other time, I don't sleep. Zakir, what is the time now in Malaysia? Man, it's so late there. What are you doing? Get some rest. I am doing something, it's my business. None of your business. What are you doing at the middle after the middle of the night? I mean, it's what, 3 a.m. for you in the morning now? What are you doing? Tell us what exactly is happening. Get them rest. First of all, my wife, she said, do you have an ant in your pant? Do you have what? An ant in your pant? Okay, sound interesting. Do you? Get them rest. First of all, this is a pronunciation for something troubling you. It doesn't mean literally. And you are reading the Quran wrongly. Because simply when it says the prostitution, does not mean prostitution. It means press and tuition. So you go to the school, and you ask into the school, they ask you to pay tuition. And this is the prostitute tuition. What prostitute tuition? What tuition? Oh, what? This is tuition? Ah, prostitution. It is to press tuition. That you know what? I never thought about it in such a way. It's a chemical, huh? Like, you put oxygen with hydrogen and we get water gene. Exactly. You are getting smarter. And let me tell you something more. As an example, it said the breeze stable. Breeze what? Stable. You mean this here? Exactly. What does that mean? It says that those women, those men, Muslim men, they are using their girls for prostitution to make money. Correct? Get them breath. This is the metaphorical money. What metaphorical money? What I talk? Get them breath. We Muslims, we are very advanced. We have a credit card and all the long time ago. You have a credit card? Ah, this is virtual money, exactly. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Ani Abdul from the religion of the fool. Ah, yeah, this is not prostitution. This is a prostitution. This is a press for tuition. Uh-huh. We need to read carefully. Prophet Muhammad never taught prostitution. What are you talking about? Put you up? Put your hand up to put you up. Did you talk to your sister? Did you talk to your sister? If you can invite some Muslim girls, Max, so we can ask them about the business these days and how much they charge, as long you agreed that Muslim women they can do prostitution. Just to keep the crowd up to date with the prices these days. What do you think? Any Muhammadan? No one? Not a single Muslim. Today it's a very dry, there is no rain. Yeah, ignorant versus ignorance. Islam or Muslims is the ignorant. Which one? Orang ignorant. Mayday. Why the Muslims are lined up to debate David Wood and God logic and nobody come here? Huh? I will tell you what the secret. They don't know Arabic. This is number one. If any one of them knows Arabic, they will avoid them. So if you learn some, you have some knowledge about Islam and you know Arabic, you are horrible news for them. What about if you know a lot and you know Arabic? Any Abdul? No customers today. Not the business is not doing good in TikTok today. No customers. Yeah, especially Western who don't speak the language and they don't know much about Islam. In order to find out when I go live, you can subscribe to Patreon. It's for free. You do not need to pay anything. You see the link there in the screen? Go to Patreon/Christian Prince, subscribe, and each time I want to go live, you will know. All right? Very easy. It's for free. I am an ex-Muslim. CP, you are the one who helped me. Okay, let us hear you if you like to join us. You like to join the screen? Do you like to join the stage? I will invite you if you like. It's up to you. You can accept. Tell us what happened if you like. All right, you're at work? No problem. Do we have any Abdul? Too bad. I was thinking to convert to Islam today. My mom, she said to me, you are a very good son. You deserve to have 4 wives every morning. I said, Mom, how am I going to have 4 wives every morning? She said, you act like Abdul. Oh, okay. every morning. It's Abdul time. Abdulism. Anyone from the religion of the Abdulism want to come and school us about ethic and logic? The most logical religion, Islam, brother, where Allah He promised Muhammad to have in this private part, and the Muslims too. So you are 5 foot, but your private part is in the seven galaxy. It's all about logic in Islam, for sure. Hmm? It's obvious. Only the true God will promise you in this private part. Let us face it. Hey Christians, why your God did not promise you in this? And the women butt is 1 mile. Isn't it? This is clear. This is coming from the true God. First time I did read this, like I start imagining a woman, she have 1 mile butt. How in the world that woman will be? And the first question I ask myself, how big her poo will be? I mean, if her butt is 1 mile, when she do poo, how big? I mean, what do you expect from 1 mile butt? It must be very huge, you know? Look what Muhammad promised the Muslims. All of this, by the way, is based on logic. It's very logical. We open the page for you so you can read it with me. Come on. This page is slow. So this is Musnad al-Imam Ahmad. All right? And this is variant number 2, page number 537, hadith number 10549. Muhammad, he said,
The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The lowest in rank among the people of paradise has 7 levels, and he is on the 6th, with the 7th above him. He has 300 servants, and 300 dishes are brought to him every day, morning and evening. I believe he said, each dish is made of gold, and each dish contains a different color than the others.
Sure.
He enjoys the first as much as the last.
Sure.
He says, O Lord, if you would permit me, I would feed and give drink to all the people of paradise, and nothing would be diminished from what I have. He has 72 wives from among the Huris, in addition to his wives from this world, and each one of them occupies a space the size of a mile on earth."
Now, translation is not accurate. It says maqaduha. Her butt will take the space of 1 mile in the ground. That's so beautiful. 300 dishes, 300 boys, and every dish have different food. And the Muslim will eat 300 dishes a day. I mean, are you an octopus? Seriously. I mean, should suppose you are doing boom boom? When you are going to eat the dishes and doing boom and boom at the same time. And there's day and night there, huh? And those dishes are so big to the point he can feed all the people of paradise. So why it says every day and 300 anyway. But the most beautiful part about it is how big the butt. You know, to be honest with you, like what is the most beautiful part of women? All of us, we men, generally speaking, we like big screen TV. Be honest, do you like to buy like 19-inch screen TV like old days? Or 21? Or you prefer like 42, 48, 55, 65-inch, 70-inch? I mean, depending how much money you have, the bigger, the better. So a woman with big butt is more valuable for sure. You know, when I was a kid, there is a song in Arabic. I have no idea what this means. It says that a woman, her name is Lala. So the camel could not carry her. The camel went down to carry her, could not. Why is that? Because she's so beautiful. And I could not understand what the connection between she is so beautiful and the camel could not carry. I mean, the camel can carry a lot of weight. What kind of a human the camel is not able to carry? And why this woman, the camel could not carry her? Well, it turned to be that in the old days, those Arab, they like the women she is so big. So if your butt is 1 mile, oh boy, the men will be fighting over you. These days, women, they are in diet, they want to lose weight. You know, if you turn the fan, you open the window, she will fly from the window. I mean, they have nothing. They have no skin. They have the bones, you know, like there's nothing. Literally, there's nothing. You know, there's no butt, there's no breast, there's bingo. Turn the fan, your wife is flying. In the old days, the Arab, this is why you see when the story of her name, Zainab, when Muhammad he went to her, it says that Zainab she was big, so big and beautiful, Jasima. So they are, and she was from the most beautiful women of Quraysh. What does that mean? Because she is so fat, she is so beautiful. So if you go here and you read this, it says here فأبصر زينب قائمة كانت بيضاء جميلة جسيمة من أتم نساء قريش. So Muhammad, he came one day and he saw Zainab. She was very, very big, fat, and white. So she have all the requirement for temptation for the Arab, white and fat. So he has lost for her.
Then, peace be upon him, he came to Zayd one day looking for him, and he saw Zainab standing there. She was fair-skinned, beautiful, and well-built, one of the most perfect women of Quraysh.
Yeah, well built
And
is
he
not.
fell in love with her.
No, not in love with her. It says hawiha, which means have lost. So this is another good translation. In Arabic, it says jasima, which means she have a very big body. Not well built. Yeah, here coming as serious. No. Yeah. Jasima mean big, very big. Very big. If you are a woman and you are white and you are very big, contact me immediately. Mayday, Mayday. Looking for a woman, she is so white. If your name is Zainab, perfect, perfect. I'm here waiting for you. Takbir. Women who is very white, like white. How white? How white exactly? She is white to the point you can see the marrow of her bones. I mean, those Arab, they are obsessed with white women to the point they want them, because, you know, if you are white, you notice that you can see the vine under the skin. So Muhammad make it clear that those women are so white to the point they are see-through. And I'm not, I'm not making things up. Read it. Those women, they are beautiful, pure transparent. Transparent. You can see the marrow of their bones and their legs will be seen through the flesh. Do you see it? This is the women I'm looking for. Another way, if you are a jellyfish, contact me. It's time to have relationship with jellyfish. We don't want a human being no more. Yeah, they are obsessed with white women. So now Muhammad is exaggerating so he can tempt those stupid Abdul. Brother, do you know how white she is? No, brother, how? Brother, you can see the marrow of her bones. No way, Allahu Akbar. Brother, seriously? Allahu Akbar, brother. I'm telling you, Prophet, he says so. The Prophet says so. That's it. As long as the Prophet says so, must be true. Hmm? So what we will have in the heaven of Allah? You will have a lot of beautiful stuff, brother. How the women they will look like? So attractive, brother. See through, brother. See through. Look at this. So beautiful. This is our women in heaven. It's so attractive. It's so beautiful. All right. We want what she have here. What the heck is that? This woman, she she have a Pepsi can. Lord have mercy. All right, all right. Oh boy, this is a pervert. So Muslims, this is the women in heaven waiting for us, brother. That's so good, brother. I mean, this is a dream coming true. Look at this position, brother. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it turned to be that in the heaven of Allah is a Halloween. I thought the Halloween only the one of the pagan practice in Europe from the old days, but obviously it is. I know it's too much. Are you tempted too? You know, I suffer a lot when I see those images. I am single, as you know, so it's very tempting. You know, look at that. Look at the shoes. You know, but there is a very good benefit from this actually. Like the women, you know, they hide your credit card behind the bra here in this area, or even your car key. I mean, this bra is like a storage room. They can put there bananas, tomato, orange. I mean, the whole house can go there, even the couch. So now the old days is gone, women. You cannot hide anything from us. You are see through. By the way, they will be wearing those women. They will be wearing 70 dress. Every dress have 70 layers of fabric. Yet we can see through. Unbelievable. So what the point of the 70 dress of all of them they are see through? I don't know. ما أدري. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool? And then they say to you, Christianity does not make sense. Sure, Abdul. Islam makes sense, brother. Islam, all of it is about making sense. Look at this beautiful. Look at her teeth. How cute. Look at her eyes. Unbelievable. Look, she's looking at me. What a lovely, you know. I mean, this is so beautiful. Oh, Lord have mercy. I cannot take it. You know, this is so good. Yeah, you know, my dream will come true. I will marry a jellyfish. They will be in my bed non-stop, you know. Yeah, the God who promised me jellyfish. So I'm doing all what I'm doing jihad to get this. No, actually, the more stupid one is the one who promised the mujahideen to be a green bird. I'm serious. You die for the sake of Allah, and He promised you all those women, and now you are a chicken, a parrot. How you promised me all those women? Oh, I'm typing what? How you promised me all those women, and now I am a bird? How I'm going to do boom boom with them? Using my beak? Huh? Where is the hadith? Let me find it. So the Abdul, he is desperate to fight the Jews and die in the battlefield, so he can get the women. And then he is there, and now he's a bird. Yeah, إن أرواح المؤمنين. Let us see this hadith here. Oh boy. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. It's unbelievable. Finally, I will become a bird. The murder in the from his father, from that the souls of the murdered are in green birds, suspended from the fruit of paradise or the trees of paradise. Mean Osama bin Laden now is a green bird, and he is in the chandelier. Look at this. Look at this. Do not consider those who have been killed in God path to be dead, nay, but they are alive. This is Quran. And then he replied, he says, he had asked about that. The Prophet said, there is spirit are in the crops of a green birds, which have lamps, which have lamps suspended from the throne. Mean. This is Osama bin Laden talking with the Zarqawi. Man, I am now in heaven inside a chicken, and this is the reward of Allah, and I am suspended from a chandelier. That's so good. And in front of me, those beautiful women, and I can do nothing about it now. The woman is waiting for me. Hey, bird, are you there? Do something. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. What I can do? This is very serious religion. Everything Prophet of Allah promised us is true. Look at this. So beautiful. Yeah. Let us be honest here. Like, and you see, because those are Arab, everything promised for them in heaven is green. Why? Because they are people of the desert, so they are desperate for a green color. So the ground is green, the clothes is the green, you will be a green bird. I mean, imagine you are wearing green clothing for eternity. It's like a surgery room. Why? Because they are coming from the desert. The green for them is a dream, you know. There's nothing around them but sand. You see, women these days cannot do those moves. Look at this. Those women of heaven, look what they can do. She can stay like this for eternity doing this to you. Her legs is up, wearing her, she won't ever complain. They don't complain. Those women in heaven designed not to complain. And Muhammad, he says they have no jealousy. Like they will not get jealous because you are doing boom boom with the other women. No, 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 no. They don't give a shoot, 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 you know. Yeah, legs up, legs up. Actually, this is what they are designed for, is legs up, not legs down. You know, what are you talking about? Yeah. All those positions, look at those positions. Oh boy. Any Muslim? There's some pictures we're trying not to. Potato. Let us change the page. Wow, 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 wow. Not good for my age. You know, I am not 6 years old. I have to be mature. According to Islam, if I am 6, I like Aisha, I'm mature. And then they are making fun of Epstein. when Epstein himself, the lower girl he have, or the youngest girl he have is 15. But their prophet, he had boom boom with a child, she is 6 years old. Do we have any Abdul? Today, zero. We have nobody except this Indonesian guy, who he agreed that his wife, she can do boom boom and prostitution. What we can say, what we can do. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, not too many Muslims today. Don't forget to subscribe in my channel if you are new in TikTok, and if you are new in Rumble or YouTube. Don't forget, so we can provide you with jelly fish and jelly bean. What a stupid religion. Granting them the money. Like the most funny ones actually about boom boom stuff is the hadith about the images. And those images are for men and women. So you find this hadith here, it says, look at this horrible one. Maybe you do not know, in the heaven of Islam is very sexual and gaze too. In the heaven, in the paradise, there's a market which is nothing brought or sold except images of men and women. So the image is what? Men and women. If the man, he liked the image, who is the customer? He's a man. What the image is? Men and women. So if a man, he liked the image, he enter it to do boom boom with it. Very clear promise of sexuality with, as a no, homosexual. All right? Images of men and women. Do we have any Abdul? LGBTQ in the heaven. And any image you like it, by the way, look at the high technology, It's like before all technology exists, Allah will put for you images on the wall. This market, there's a lot of pictures. There's nothing but pictures. And the pictures is men and women. And then if you like the image, what do? You jump in it. Brother, just jump in it. And then you will find someone so beautiful there for you, brother, waiting for you. And then, brother, you start doing boom boom, and you say, Alhamdulillah, Rabbul Alameen. You know what I mean? So you go to, like, you get this image in front of you. Oh boy. Oh mommy. Oh mommy, mommy pink. Mommy pink, pink. Oh mommy. Brother, is that the image you desired in the heaven, brother? Yes, brother. You could not find better image, brother. Oh, this is the most sexy there I found, brother. And brother, what do you do with it, brother? Are you stupid up, brother? It's obviously it's in the shower, brother. What do we do there, brother? Images, huh? Images, potato. A bazaar of images of women and men. And they say to you, Islam, brother, teach decency, brother. It's all about decency. Decency. All of it is about decency. Are you kidding me? There's nothing in Islam wrong. Close your eyes, Abdul. Imagine yourself going to the heaven of Allah. And now you are seeing what you've been dreaming of day and night, brother. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Wow. It's time, brother. It's time to enjoy life, brother. Hey, Muslims, are we making things up? This is your garbage heaven. This is how it is. Thanks to AI, is helping us to make it perfectly done. And look at the lighting. And look at the Abdul. You know? And look at the Abdul, by the way, is not looking at the girls. You see there's girls there. He's not looking at the girls. like what is the girls? He don't look. He's not even like what? Who care about the girls? Hello. Let us take it off before TikTok they do some problem for us. Oh boy. Abdul. And they say to you, Islam is against homosexuality. Yeah, because the Muslim believe everything forbidden on earth is allowed in heaven. You know that? That's why, you know, you sleep around, you drink wine, everything. Anything is forbidden in earth is open for you in the heaven, so-called heaven. Any Muhammadan? Christian Prince, why you don't call Orthodox? My friend, this guy is a kid, and I will call him. Let him call me. He came to me, he ran after 5 seconds. He want to tell me about his God is being the Father. I said, let us watch your video, the money you made, so he can laugh. He refused. He said to me, his prophet is holy. I showed him the verse in the Quran says he's a sinner. He refused to read. This is a kid. He will never dare to talk to me. This is the kid who can defend Islam, the one who agreed that Jesus is God, and the one who carry his mother purse in the street, pink, lesbiano. Bring her. Bunch of kids. Ali Dawa. We went to his channel. You see, all of them, they are kids, by the way. I mean, I don't go to debate anyone of them because I know they will never let me talk, you know. But they just to show the Christian that they are covered, they run away. So we went to Lili Dawa. He got terrified. He started calling me names. Yeah, Muhammad, he wear his wife clothing, but I will tell you the truth. See, Muhammad, he did not wear his wife clothes because he is a gay. No, no, no. He said he wear his wife clothing because Allah will not send him Quran unless he is wearing Aisha clothing. And that makes sense. You see, women clothes is like kind of different. So there's a space for boobs, right? If you go to the Quran, you will notice that Muhammad, Allah, he did a surgery for him. He make him have a big boobs. Let me show you. See, the first plastic surgery Allah he did, he made Muhammad's breast bigger. It's in front of you. And behind this, the story that Allah he sent an angels and they did a surgery to Muhammad to expand his boobs. Here we go. TikTok limited our review. For some reason, your life is not appropriate for viewer is in all region. It has been continued in some regions. Reason, hate speech and hateful behavior. Shish kebab. Your life contain themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason hate speech. The Muslims are flagging us, you know. Yeah. Potatoes. Cowards.
Brother CP,
Uh-huh.
I received that a lot. You have to restart. So you have to close and reopen again.
No, I will not.
Because
No.
if you receive that twice, then TikTok will ban your account.
Ah. Okay, we will finish and come
Yeah.
back. Okay. All right.
Yes.
You see those potatoes? Can you believe it? Yeah. All right. They cannot refute us. You see, they are coming in TikTok, but they are flagging. All right. What we can do? We go back live again. Potatoes. Potato, tomato. You see, Allah, he made the plastic surgery for Muhammad. Yeah. Restart the life or restart the whole program? Just restart the life or the whole program? What do you mean? Because I just end the life and came back.
Just restart the live. You don't have to restart the whole program. Just restart the live.
All right. Thank you.
You can continue the program. Yeah.
All right. So you have to ask the expert. I am not too much familiar with this TikTok. Yeah, I mean, they say speech, whatever, but we are showing them what is written in their books. I mean, their book is the book of, hatred. Have you ever heard of a God? He made the plastic surgery. Literally, you see, the hadith says, though, that Allah, he made the plastic surgery for Muhammad. He washed his stomach, his whatever, with Zamzam, and he installed a dish of wisdom and faith. And then he stuffed his veins with the wisdom. Look what we are talking about here. Yeah. This is what Muhammad told them. True story. I never heard of a prophet. His God need to do real physical surgery for him, washing his stomach and his breast from inside, taking his organs out, cut it open, and wash it from his throat down to his testicles. And then after washing it, he washed it with the water of Zamzam, and then he cleaned it. And after that, a golden tray containing gold bowl full of belief and wisdom brought, and then Gabriel stuffed his chest and throat blood vessels with it. Oh boy. Have you ever heard of such a stupid thing? By the way, do you know why I know I have knowledge? I did not go to school. It's time to tell you the truth. I did not go to school, university. No. Two angels came to me. They cut my chest from here to here. And then after they open it, they took my organs and they put it in a Samsung laundry machine, which is in the garage. Like dragon for 2 hours, and they add some Pepsi Cola, some sugar. I became sweet. This why many they call me sweetie. Like I walk in the street, they say, "Oh man, she's sweetie. How are you doing?" Talking to me. Yeah, and then After that, notice that still I'm not smart. So they brought a golden dish, for sure gold, because you cannot use a dish of faith and wisdom in a normal plastic dish, or iron. It's going to rust. Everybody knows that. It's a basic science. So they use gold. Gold. Yeah. And the golden dish is full of faith, and other dish full of wisdom. Now I was like debating them about which one they should be, put first, the like faith or wisdom. Which one they should dish first. Like I was really hungry for wisdom, but I have no faith in the wisdom anyway. So I said to them, you know what? Put the dish of wisdom first. Like, because I have no faith. Who care? So, and then later they forced me to insert the faith, and then I became very faithful. This is a true story. Everybody know that those are true stories. Faith and wisdom come in dishes. Nobody need to go to school. Nobody need to learn anything. God will send you a dish of faith. God, He opened His closet. He have a fridge. He opened the fridge. Okay, we have ice cream, we have jellyfish, we have every all kind of food. But we have a dish of faith and wisdom. Let us send him to Muhammad. Perfecto. Because Muhammad obviously is a fool. I mean, if Muhammad is not a fool, do he need a surgery like this? This story proved to us that Muhammad is stupid. Why? Because after the surgery, he mentioned this story. That means still fool. Muhammad, after the surgery, is more stupid because the story itself is proving that he is a false man. Who in the world don't believe that there is a God? In order to make his prophet wise, he sent an angel to make a shish kebab surgery, open his chest and wash it. Wash it from what? Wash it from guilt, brother. Guilt is is guilt is something like food? It's what? What is that? What are you talking about? And then he installed a dish of faith and wisdom. That can happen only in Islam, because you have to be a fool to be a Abdul. And after Muhammad now he have a dish of wisdom, he's talking like this because the story itself is proving that Muhammad is still stupid. There's no way a smart person would say such a story. All right? Guys in TikTok, don't forget to give us a like. Because Muslims are flagging us. Somebody said, a Christian prince was your family, always a Christian. If so, Sam Shamoun said the opposite. Our friend Sam Shamoun is a potato. Who cares what he say? This is why I have no respect for this man. He lie about people, Christians too. I mean, why I will hide that my parents used to be Muslims? If that it's just a stupid of him to say so. He's an idiot, a person who have no shame. He claimed to be Christian. We are Christian families for centuries, not for few generations. All right. Not everyone he praised the Lord in internet is a Christian, my friend. Be careful. There's many, they are liars, they are fabricators, they have no dignity. And you know it. Any Abdul?
Brother CP, you might want to put a sticker on the top and says Muslim, please join.
No, I think even if I put neon flag, well, they will not join. Don't worry about it. Do you think the sticker will make it work? Yeah, right. If they like to join, they can be joining. Please selective who is to be translator from Hindu include Mabakshi and not fail.
This person has a problem with me because I do not support Christian who say that the crucifixion is the plan of the devil, or I do not support a Christian who say that polygamy is allowed in the Christianity.
Well, anyone who say that, he is not Christian, because Christianity is very clear that from the beginning until now, Christianity is based on not to marry except one woman and one man. So anyone who says such a thing is stupid. He is no Christian.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anyway, this is not our interest now. We are here to talk about Islam. There's many. They have their own dummy opinion, and if you are dummy, that's your business. The Bible is so clear. In fact, even Jesus, he encouraged those who want to be a missionaries to be single so they can have more time for their mission and to serve the Lord. So he encouraged that too. And this is why divorce in Christianity is very hard, because marriage is not a game. It's not an act of entertaining. Like a man, he find a woman and he want to just have fun. Marriage in Christianity is a command and unification between two and God, which means it's a unification by the Holy Lord, should not be dismissed unless one of them he cheat, because a cheater is a person don't belong to the Lord, the same as Judah, he don't belong to Jesus. Do we have any Muhammadan?
Let's see if this is a Muhammadan.
Go ahead, Mass.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm an atheist. I don't believe in religions or gods, but want to ask you from a Christian perspective, which I believe you
sorry,
are.
hold on. You said you're an atheist?
Yes.
Mhm.
I don't believe. I believe all religions and gods are man created.
Okay.
So, from the Christian perspective, why did God or Jesus created this whole thing? What is the purpose of it?
You see, because you're an atheist, you are asking questions why you yourself you exist. Is that correct?
No, that's not the question.
No, this is the question,
Well,
because you
yeah,
just
in a
said,
way.
you just
Why
said,
did he created me as well?
yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
if we're saying the
exactly.
question, why
So,
did he
so,
create?
so, do you condemn you being created? Do you think it's a foolish purpose
Do
to
I
create you?
condemn?
Yeah. Do you think it's foolish for you to be created?
No, I'm asking the question,
I
why?
know, but if I ask this question, it must be for a good reason, because either you think this creation is a good creation, or you think it's a disaster. So you think you are created
No,
for a bad reason.
no, it's just because my brain and neural networks made me ask the question. It
All right,
has nothing to do
all right.
with.
I will go with you. So if I ask you why you are asking the question, you said because of your moral, correct?
Not moral, neural
Neural
network.
or neural. Where is the neural coming from?
We're basically made of genes and experiences.
Yeah,
So that's
but
what made
do you
us
think a cat?
us.
Do you think a cat? She asks herself why she is created?
So I mean, you keep asking me questions
No.
without
I'm just
answering
trying to show you
the
that
question.
your question, because God He created you for very good reason. He created you to be a thinker. He created you to think and to make decision. He created you different from all other creation. So all the other creations are not the same as you. You are unique. So a cat, she will be thinking about how to hunt a mice. She will not be thinking why she's created. She don't know even how she look like, because she don't see
Well,
herself in the mirror. She cannot make a mirror. So you as a human,
I
God, He
think
gave you a brain, and then this brain can think and can make decision. And now, because you're an atheist, you start asking questions, questioning God's decisions, but your question doesn't make sense. Why? Because either you condemn your self-existence because you don't like it, or you are thankful if there's God who created you. Which one?
So you're basically saying the question is wrong. That doesn't make sense to
No,
me.
there's no question is wrong. There's no question
I
is wrong.
mean,
There's
why?
no there's
I
there
mean,
is
I
no there's
still
no
haven't
question.
got
There's
an
no,
answer.
my friend, there's no question is
Why
wrong.
did he
But I'm
create
giving you the
us?
answer from your
I
question.
mean,
The
has
the
nothing to do with me. Why am I asking the
why
question?
you are different.
Forget about
Let us
why
ask
am
let
I
us ask
asking the
let us
question.
ask ourselves a very simple question. Why you are not the same as the cat?
I don't think we're not so much apart, actually.
No, the cat. So do you see cats writing books?
Well, no, not exactly.
The language of
But the
cats.
same
How many?
way,
The
you
language of
don't
cats.
see
How many?
us running
The
after
language of cat.
mice.
The language of cats. How many letters they have? Meow.
I don't know.
No, we
You're
know.
only
No, no,
guessing.
no. We know. No, we know. We know.
No, but I'm
They have a
sorry.
very
Okay.
limited. They have a very limited language. So the language is very simple, and
Listen,
it's either it's for, like chasing a female or fighting over food, or asking for help. This is what the animals are about.
no. I
Yes.
think we're talking. Okay.
Have you ever
Uh,
heard of a, Have you ever heard of a
can
cat?
I
Have you ever heard of a cat singing?
can I answer the question?
No, no. I'm asking you
So,
why you are different. Why you are
yes,
different creature? Why you are different?
I don't think we are
You
different
are
creature.
different. Okay,
We're
a
definitely.
cat will sleep with her mama. Do you sleep with your mama?
Can I talk?
Listen,
Can I get
a cat,
15
a cat,
seconds?
a cat. She don't mind to
We
have
are
a
basically.
cat. She don't
I'm
mind
sorry.
to
Let me
have
finish.
boom boom with her mama. Do you have boom boom with your mama?
Can I finish? Can
I'm
I
asking you. I'm asking
talk?
you a question, Mr. Atheist.
No, no. Can I
Why? Why?
talk?
Okay. Why the cat will do
Can
boom
I
boom?
talk?
Why a baby cat grow became a
Why you
male
always
will
go?
have?
You
I'm giving an
guys, your
example.
examples are always
Why not?
sexual
So why
nature.
not? Why not? Because this is what make a difference
Listen,
between us and
okay.
animals.
Can I? No, that's not true.
This is this is
Can I
this is the only
answer?
truth.
Can
This
I
is the only
talk?
truth.
Can I get?
So tell me why you will not do boom boom to your mom?
Can I have the mic for 20
You have the
seconds?
mic. Give me the reason you will not do boom with your mom. Aren't you a cat too?
Okay. First of all,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to descend to such level
No,
of
this is, you see,
conversation.
you are being hypocrite now.
Listen,
This is
listen.
this is
You
normal
have
conversation. This is science. This is
no, it's
science.
not.
We are
You're
not
getting
being
it. Hey, your
we are not
mom
being
and
rude.
your
We
sister
are
and
not
your
they are not being
whatever.
rude. Yeah, why you have
This is
do the
very
cat
low.
do the cat have
I hope
sister?
you have a higher standard of conversation
Hold on.
and
So
mental,
are you saying to me that we
exchange.
as a human we
But
have
you always,
so you see how you refute
yeah,
yourself? Are
just
you
don't
saying to me
listen. You
that we
have
as
to
a human
listen,
we
man.
have a higher standard and animals
Listen,
don't?
man.
Do animals have
Listen, man.
do animals have higher standard?
Listen, listen, listen. Okay, just listen.
Do
Yes, we humans are 100% part of this nature,
this is not the
part
question.
of these animals. We
No.
are exactly the same category.
So why you don't
We
answer?
may
So
have
why you don't answer?
higher
You see?
intelligence.
You
Just
see?
listen, man.
You see?
Just listen.
I have no time for stupid talk, my friend. You refuse to answer me and you claim that this is going low. In fact, you are the law. It's you who made yourself an animal. But the second I ask you, do you do what the animals do? You refuse to answer. You're a hypocrite. You consider speaking about mother and sister an insult. This is not what cats do. This is not what animals do. Animals do not know what is mom, what is a sister. You're stupid. So your hypocrisy is beyond stupidity. In order to avoid answering my question, you spoke about what is high standard and low standard. And this is what we are talking about. Human being is a high standard. Animals are not. They are the lowest. So you refuted yourself, but you refused to answer. So why God created us? He created us in a very special way to have a thinking, to have a brain, to be a high standard. In fact, the Bible call us children of God. We are not called animals. We are called the children of God. But a person like you lower himself, so he considers himself an animal. So sorry, I don't talk to animals. If you think you're an animal, you're an animal. But the funny is, you call yourself an animal, but you refuse to act like one. That's very stupid of you, because either you are or you are not. The second I ask you, do you sleep with your mom? It became a bad talk. Since when animals they have such a thing, bad talk? He jump over his mama. Who care? You never see a goat, a baby goat became mature after 9 months, jumping over his own mom, making babies from his mom. It's you who refuse because you are in the corner. Because what I will talk to you about, they will tell you God created you because He loves you. You're a donkey. You don't understand. You think you're an animal, so I have to speak to you the animal language. Do you understand, Christians? If you speak to those people in language like God love you, so He created us because He want to share His kingdom, he think he's an animal. So we take him to his animal standards to see if he's an animal or not. Let us examine if you are really an animal or you are not an animal. And you fail. And you try to avoid answering by giving me different, like a logic that's, oh, this is a low standard. All right. CP has follow EDS TV. I don't know what does that mean. I never follow anybody.
Oh, that's the guy who say that Christian allowed to be polygamy. The only one that not allowing to
Okay,
be polygamy
forget
is the
about him.
church.
Forget about him. I blocked him. Or maybe I blocked the wrong guy. Hold on. Yeah, this guy here. I have no time for stupid people. Yeah, I blocked him actually. Yeah. We have no time for stupid people.
Okay, can I say something? Friends, please focus on Christian Prince study. This is very important because we need to learn from him. So I'm still learning. I'm an ex-Muslim, but I'm still learning. Teman-teman tolong fokus belajar dari Christian Prince materi-materinya ya. Jangan buat cerita yang aneh-aneh. Oke, tolong fokus.
Go ahead,
Thank you.
SID.
Shalom, brother. Sorry, I came by mistake because I was liking the page. Brother, I have a question.
I have hard time to hear you, my friend.
I have a quick question.
All right.
I have Pakistani friends. They are actually writing a new Quran. They removed so many ayat from the Quran, and they don't consider Muhammad as a prophet. Number one, and number two, they saying crap about their prophet, but they consider themselves Muslim and they consider themselves follower of Islam. What you want to say about that? I'm going down. Thank you.
I say good work, good work. That's mean they are just,
Okay.
yeah, I say that they are just trying to get rid of their roots so they can be free from the old garbage, hoping that they will be, like consider something better. So obviously those people are not bad. They are ashamed of Muhammad, ashamed of the stupid Quran, and they are trying to find a better solution. This is a good stage to go forward and to get rid of Islam. No problem. Sound good. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, we go back to this atheist. You see those atheists, they try to debate you with their own philosophy, but their own philosophy is their own weakness. He is an animal, but he don't want to act like one. Have you ever heard of an animal have a law? Have you ever heard an animal have a ticket? Have you heard an animal paying his tax? Have you ever heard of an animal he have to go to a church to get married, or they have a religious ceremony? Have you? So when you see an animal, you're an idiot. To be an animal, you have to act like one. As simple as that. As simple as that. So don't waste your time speaking to them about like God, He loved the world, so He created us to share His kingdom with Him because He loved us. He created us in His image. Those are dummy. They are atheists. They believe they are animals. So speak to them in their language. They are all about material. In the same time, they are not real. The second you say to them, okay, so you're an animal, you get upset. Oh, yeah, this is low class talking. I thought you would speak higher. Oh, you just told me you're an animal. What do you mean higher? There's higher and lower. Our friend here, he says he is an atheist. He want to believe in God who don't live forever. He don't like to live forever. No problem. Oh, we can make it happen for you. Go ahead, Abu Hamza.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How's your fiction answers working with you?
I didn't get it.
You always, when I ask you a question, you give me a fiction answer. You give me your own interpretation, your own religion. You fabricate a new religion for me.
Can you understand maybe a little bit deeper?
All right. As an example here, can you read for me this verse in the Quran in the screen?
Oh, okay. But can you put this down for a second? It's too light is too much for me. I have worry. Just put this down, please.
What do you mean put this
I
down?
have sensitive eyes.
Ah, okay. We waited for an hour to get a Muslim. He have sensitive. Don't look with your eyes. Use your bum. This guy, he look at the screen all day long watching TikTok. Girls are dancing, and now you have sensitive eyes. I believe you. Yeah, all day long watching girls in TikTok, opening their legs, closing their legs. They go specifically for the gym videos. Like, let us go to the gym. And now he have sensitive eyes. I believe you. Muslim eyes are very sensitive. Muhammad, he used to stare at women until. Do we have any Abdul?
We don't have one yet.
We cannot debate with atheists because we don't know what they want. The atheist, he believes he is an animal. He believes he's an accident. So what you can share with someone like this? Nothing. At the same time, the atheist sometimes he try to give you like a proof that he is a moral person. Like Bill Gates, he donated I don't know how many $100 or $10 million every few months or a year to charities. Then we find him dancing with like a gigolo with a bunch of teenage in Epstein Island. So they are pervert. They claim to be. You notice that all of those who they are involved in such a behavior, they are not religious, because you cannot be religious and you do this. So they are atheists who try to prove to us that they are people of charity. So just to show off in the front of the public, they make donation and they publish about it, they speak about it, because yeah, I'm a good guy. Look, I gave $10 million. At the same time, I go and do boom boom with little girls. So atheists always they speak of morality. Atheist is the one who voted for the law to forbid migration to come through the borders. Check it out. And they are the one is going in the street to fight Trump against capturing illegal migrant. But they are the one who made the law. Obama, he made cages, literally cages, for children who they are children of migrant in the borders. They accuse Trump of it. Atheists always are people who they have no ethic. They deny their own handwork. They pollute the air, and they accuse you of climate change. Every one of them, he have the most expensive iPhone, the most expensive Mac tablet, the most expensive cars, and then they give you a speeches about pollution. But if you don't use those products, we will not have pollution if there's any. Why you buy it? Are you against it or with it? So atheists are people who make speeches and they don't live their speeches. Like when they make for you a phone in China, and China is #1 pollution country in the world. What they use there, what the fuel they use to make the iPhone for you? How come you don't be caught to iPhone? When new iPhone come to the store, you line in the front of the store like by thousands, as if it's the end of the world. Why you don't stop using makeup? Do you know how much pollution those makeup would do? I mean, everything they do is wrong. They give you speeches about electric cars, but nobody will buy it. They burn electric cars for Tesla. I thought you are against gas cars. So atheists and liberals, they have no logic. There are people who say something, they do the opposite. And that's why they don't own my respect. I don't respect hypocrite and people who they are against their own logic, which means they act against their own logic. They do abortion, but they are against hurting animals. If you deport a child with his parents, oh, he's a child, how dare you? But they go and throw their babies in the toilet seat. And do you see the hypocrisy? They throw their own babies in the hole without even thinking of guilt for a second for taking the life of a human being. And then they give you speeches about what's right, what's wrong. Do we have any Abdul? Go ahead, Boa. Go ahead. Are you going to talk? Okay, take a hike. I don't know why they come to the stage. They don't want to talk. Any Muslim? Not a single Muslim?
Look like we don't have. Is the Ramadan coming soon?
Who? Ramadan?
Ramadan?
I don't know. I did not speak for him with him for a long time. Who cares if Ramadan coming soon or not? This is good, you know. That is the last of my worry. In Ramadan is the month where they go aggressive and they start doing suicide bombing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right. Look like we don't have any customers for today, so I'm going to close TikTok and I will stay for a little bit in YouTube. And you guys, if you like to join us in YouTube or Rumble, you see the link here, Patreon, in the screen. You can click in it, or you can type it, and you can join us in YouTube. You will see the video right away in the top of my page in YouTube. You do not need to subscribe or anything. You can find it right away easy. So you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and you can join us there if you care. All right, thank you, Maba, for joining us on the stage, and God bless you all in TikTok. Take care.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right. No customers today. What we can do? One Abdul and one atheist. That's all. That's it. I think somebody did black magic for me. Any one of you here did a voodoo for me? I am thinking that the one who did the voodoo must be a female, because females are behind all the voodoos in the world. You see, the guy is smart and educated. Oh, oops! Suddenly he was hunted by a woman. So we have to accuse. There's two things usually Arab accuse with, like the Jews and women, and I'm following the trend. So it must be the women. Women. Somebody made the black magic for me, so customers are not coming. I wonder who is that woman. I need to think, which is not a good thing for an Arab to practice. It hurt. I feel my head is going to explode. An Arab thinking, hold on. Oh, I hate it. That's not good. Let me ask a Jew to think for me. Hold on. Let me call Netanyahu. Yeah, the Jews, they can, think for me, and they can give me the answer. And after they give me the answer, I will accuse the Jews of the wrong answer, Uh-huh. Yeah, voodoo. Yeah, Muhammad, he believe in voodoo. Who here believe in voodoo? Any one of you believe in voodoo? Do we have anyone believe in voodoo? Come on, don't be shy. If you believe in voodoo, say it's okay. Nobody knows except everyone in YouTube, and it's all right. Like what happened in YouTube, stay in YouTube. Nobody believe in voodoo here? Look like we don't have anybody from Jamaica here. When I went to Jamaica, you see rooster everywhere. I said, why this town is full of roosters? I mean, there's rooster everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, if I say everywhere, I am not exaggerating. I mean, you feel like the whole country is roosters. You go to the ice cream shop, rooster there. A grocery, rooster saying hello. Like, what's wrong with this country? Why? And then I learned that they use roosters for their voodoo rituals. You believe in Buddha? My friend, that's all happened to you because you like rice. You like to have a big belly, don't you? What do you believe in Buddha for? What Buddha teach you? Did you learn from him how to spy at girls when they are taking like bath in the river? I like that. I like to follow the step of Buddha. Huh? Oh man, boy, yeah, Buddha. Is that why some Buddha's countries, women doing prostitution in a very high number? Because you like to follow Buddha? What Buddha teach you exactly? Buddha teach you not to kill an ant, but he have no problem with the slaughtering nations. Like, which one should we, like, I saw an injured bird, and the bird need to eat worm. So should I sacrifice life to save life? This is the wisdom of Buddha. Man, I'm amazing. Tell my mom. She don't believe it. Unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. So can we sacrifice a life to save a life? That's deep. That's deep. And then you look at the history of the Buddhist, Like you see those monks, the Buddhist monks was working the peace walk in USA, the most silly, most stupid. I mean, those monks, their countries are burning each other, like Cambodia and Thailand. And they are coming here to tell us about the peace walk. What about you stop walking, fighting over a temple? Go check in Cambodia how many thousand, hundred of thousand people slaughtered. This is the Buddhist. And then they go peace walk, and those European, the American, the white, especially the white one, they put their hand in front of them, the Buddha's monk, and like it's just so stupid, so silly, so dummy. Go and see how the Buddhists are. The monks, they go and ask prostitute to give them money they give from their own private part. They have no shame. You are a man and you ask a prostitute. She's a poor woman, she need help. I saw them with my own eyes collecting donation from hookers. I am a Chinese man, Christian Prince, humble myself. Ching Ho, Ching Ho, he. So what? Did I mention you that you are Chinese or not? I'm talking about Buddhist. I'm Chinese man. So who cares if you are Chinese? What do you know about me? I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. Why are you being racist? And I like Chinese food. Who cares if you are Chinese or not? Buddhists never done that? Really? Are you sure? So who is the Japanese? They come to your country, China, and they slaughter tens of millions of your people. Aren't they Buddhist? Huh? Aren't they? My friend, look like you have a very good educations. They did massacres by like to the point I can't even show pictures here. Like even Google forbid browsing them. You have to sign and agree that you are over 18 and you can see the images. This is what the Buddha said to your own people. You forgot? Huh? The Buddhists did not do that? You see the bones? Look at these bones. Look at the bones. They did not do that, right? Yeah. True story. What they did to the Christians in Korea? What they did to the Korean? They are Buddhist. We already on the path of a Buddhist? I know. What does that mean exactly? Guys, we are already in the path of Buddhist. Sound like shish kebab. Yeah. Lord have mercy. So we are not here speaking about ethnic groups. In China's are not when we say somebody say I'm Chinese, there's many kind of a Chinese. There's hundreds of ethnic groups in China. Chinese is not one nation. Chinese as a nationality, as a country, is different from Chinese as ethnic. There's people have nothing to do with the China or occupied by China. Like one of the most funny stories you hear about the Buddhist is the Dalai Lama. And still, I don't know. People they think of those of this. Do you know what the Buddhists they do in the Himalaya? When somebody die, they put his body in a high cliff so the bird will eat him. And not only that, before they do that, like if your dad he died, you know what you need to do? You take a knife, a butcher knife, and you cut him pieces. Imagine you cut your dad. You cut your father into pieces. Yourself, you have to do it. So the bird will eat your father easier. What is this? What kind of teaching this teaching is? I will tell you a true story about me because originally I was a Dalai Lama. So I died. I was at that age at 17 years old. And then when I died, they took me all the way to the top of the mountain. And then they have a big knife, they want to cut me off pieces. But then because I am like, when I became the Dalai Lama, before that I was an Arab. You know what I mean? So my cousins, they were hijacking an airplane. Arab. So they saw me, they knew that now I became Dalai Lama. I'm their cousin still. So when they put me in the top of the mountain, they want to cut me pieces, shish kebab. My cousins, Al Qaeda, they saw me and the airplane, they learn how to fly, but they don't know how to land. This is the problem. So, but it was very easy for them because I was in the top of the mountain, as I told you. So what they need to do is just go down lower, and then they hold me from, my hairy legs because Arab, we are very hairy. So they did not even catch me from my foot, from my hair. And they grabbed me. My cousin, he grabbed the hair, a lot of hair. He grabbed the hair from my legs. He was able to take me. And then I went and I was not butchered. And then I became again, because we are Buddhists, we come back again and again. And then I became, Ceausescu in Romania. I became Romanian. And then I did rule the country for many years. And then, they shot me. They shot me dead. But because we are Buddhists, we come back again. I became back as a president of the United States of America, and now my name is Trump. All right? I know that story, it may be for some of you because you're not smart, it's hard to believe, but this is a true story. All right? If you don't believe me, ask Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This is what the Buddhist is about. It's just a stupid stories. Somebody came back, and he's Lord have mercy. What do you mean silly stories? Making fun of me? See, guys, no respect, no respect. You hurt my feeling now. Okay, when I come back in the other life, God knows what will happen to you. What if I came back as a mafia guy? I will find you where you live, and you are in trouble. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was in Korea, there was a guy driving, like a driver. So he said to me, I believe in energy, good energy. And this is a real conversation, not making up a funny story. So I said to him, he don't speak actually, good English. But anyway, so I said to him, well, electricity is a good energy, but if you do not know how to use it correctly, it can kill you. You do not know what to answer. You could not answer. What good energy? Good energy? He believe in good energy. Every energy can be good and bad. This depends who you are. Like the energy of you as a human to move your teeth and to crush food with it is a bad thing for the one you will be crushed between your teeth. For you, it's a good energy, right? Yeah. When you walk with your legs, your feet step in everything underneath, including ants. This is your energy, destroying their energy. So believing in energy is just a stupid thing. What energy? It's like somebody trying to find a solution for something you have no idea what it is. So they don't want to say, yeah, there's God, there's the energy. They try to hide behind philosophy. Right? All right. Any question for me? Yeah, he believe in good energy. Yeah. If you want to believe in the rock, you believe in the rock. You believe in the statues, you believe in the statues. You believe in energy, that's funny. Electricity is energy. In fact, everything in this universe is energy. Stones have energy. They do. All material have energy. Any material. Uh, but they run behind philosophy. They think by that they found a solution or an answer for life. But they cannot tell you where the energy is coming from. They keep talking about energy. All right. Hindus is other level of stupidity. So all actually Hindus and Buddhists is the same. They are just a very much connected, religion. It's not even a religion. It's you don't know even what it is. It's like tens of thousands of books and ideas and gods and war between gods. It's like a crazy man writing a crazy story. Imagine if Zakir Naik was a Hindu. He will have a red dot in his forehead, and he will speak in refuting the Muslims. Brother sister, first of all, we Hindus, we respect life, and we respect life. We don't eat beef. And listen to me, I will give you a beefy answer. First of all, don't listen to the guy's name of the Christian Prince, because the Christian Prince is attacking Islam, attacking Hinduism. Therefore, we have to be united. And listen carefully. We Hindu believe in one God. It's true we have 3 million, 30 million God, but they are one God. Therefore, we believe in Allah too. Oh, here we go. Hindus and Muslims from one religion. How you can beat that? Yeah. Man cannot destroy energy. Yeah, energy is a cycle. I am better than the Quran and Yuka himself. Sure. um, yeah, it's a like childish philosophy. There's no knowledge of it. It depends in fiction. Like you see somebody bending in front of a cow and putting some flowers around the cow neck, and the stupid cow looking at this guy. What is an idiot doing? You see, life is not fair. A cow in America will be slaughtered. A cow in India will be praised. Nobody will touch it. She can eat all the vegetables in the supermarket. So if the cows they knew about how to fly to India, trust me, all the cows in the world they will migrate to India. Don't you think so? Yeah. I am not lost. I know Christ better than you. All right. And Christian Prince, you do not know there is God, the Mother, and Christ in you name as a what? A Hazagagung, not Jesus anymore. No, no. Why you deleted his message? No, don't delete his message. How we can put it back? How we can make his message come back? Guys, don't delete people message. Admins. Let people, we don't fear people, saying things. Take it easy, Alexander. Take it easy. Take it easy. When you delete messages of people, they will say you are afraid of our opinion. You cannot take it. You should not do that. You let them post as long he is not saying bad language. He says to you, he is there, Jesus is different God, etc. No problem. Refute him. Refute him. Take opportunity to refute, not to block people. All right. When somebody says something in my channel in the comment, I pin. Is that correct? I pin, even though they're attacking me, right? I pin what they say. I don't delete it. No problem. Refute them. If you delete his message here, he will post it somewhere else. So if either you refute them or you're not capable, take opportunity to destroy the falsehood now. Blocking it, it doesn't work. They will say it in a different place. At least here, he cannot mislead others because we are here. All right? The Muslims, they think that by blocking us, they think they stopped us. We don't. But are you going to do the same? So if you want to fight anyone, regardless if he's saying the truth or false, do you want to call me the guy with the Chinese name? Do you want to call me? A new name, Ashanai Hagoon? Oh, okay. Meaning new body? Do you like to call me the person with the Chinese name? Do you like to talk to me right now, live? What do you think? Bring me revelation. Do you want to come to the mic? Yeah. We laugh at people who they are funny. You see, when you try to manipulate text in the Bible and you try to give it to someone else, you should know that the whole book here is about one person. His name is the Messiah, not a new name, not someone sound like a name. This is a person exists in Israel, lived in Israel, and he was crucified in Israel. So all the names you are talking about doesn't fit. And he said it clearly, I came for my people who they are Israel. So when you say to me you are Chinese and you come to me with your own ideas, we find what you say is very funny. But I don't mind if you want to call me and prove us wrong. But you cannot. No, Buddha did not say make peace always. Buddha is not a peaceful person. Same time you are mixing things up. Why don't stand up for your opinion? You see, when somebody blocked you, I told them not to block you. I was hoping that you want to discuss with me what you believe. So why don't stand up for your belief? You mentioned to me Revelation. Let us read it together and see if you are saying something lawful or something stupid. Is that fair, guys? But you don't want to discuss because you know that you have no ground. I can take now any book in the world, say this is about me. I can say foolish stuff. And if I find foolish people believe it, I can find a group of people believing it too. But that doesn't make it, doesn't make it right or true. The book of Revelation, my friend, is about the future, is not about today. And you are being foolish. All right. We give you a chance to call me if you want, but you don't want. I am proud to be a Buddhist. Debate are for Christians. No, I don't want to hurt your feeling. Oh, so thank you, guys. He don't want to hurt our feeling. I know why now. Yeah, yeah. What your Buddha says about prostitution? Do you know? Do you have an idea? Do you want to call me to talk about it? So we can see what kind of Buddhas you are following? Mm. You know what you see, the Buddhist people, they speak about bad karma and good karma. But then all of Buddhism is based on bad karma. And I will explain it to you in a very simple way. Buddhism is about being negative, not positive. To the point that the monks, they are the masters of martial art, which is nothing but about fight to kill. Even though they claim that they are teaching how to fight to defend yourself. But why somebody believe in peace, even he want to defend himself, as long you are peaceful? Peaceful is all going to be peaceful. If you are a peaceful, if Buddha is peace and about peace, then his followers should not be promoting and teaching the fighting, the killing art. All the monks of the Buddhists are professional killers. As simple as that. And in their hands, a lot of blood. So, on one hand, the Buddhists, they try to present themselves that they are the good ones. And then we find that Buddha himself was a very lousy person sexually, very lousy person with ethic, very lousy person with every, philosophy does not make you ethical. And that's why you see in Buddhist countries, prostitution is number one business. Like, where is the Buddhist monks in Thailand, in Cambodia, in Vietnam, even though it's a communist, but still there exist? Why prostitution is so crazy there? There is something wrong, because then none of them view it as something bad. And that prostitution involved child abuse. We're not talking even about abusing women, it's about abusing children. You will not find anybody speaking against it. Same time, the Buddhists, you notice that they speak too much about spirituality, but they are very bloody. They have nothing to do with the spirit. The most ugly, disgusting Buddhist is the one who the more religious they are, the more ugly they are. As an example, the Japanese. I mean, those people, they have no mercy. Even the person, he don't mind even to kill himself. Who is the samurai? Aren't they a very religious Buddhist? So their history is very wicked. And as the Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. You can tell me about ethic from now until tomorrow, but your fruits is totally against ethic. Buddhist monks are the most disgusting, lousy, fake. Anyway, I don't see in the Buddhist religion, if we can call it a religion actually, anything positive. Their economy is based on prostitution. I mean, you go to Japan, they have festival for penises. Is that what your ethic as a Buddhist taught you? Tens of thousands of people walk behind a penis. This remind me of the wicked Europe before Christianity, right? So in one hand, they speak about something, but they do the opposite. And somehow, the Buddhists, they see a woman the same as Islam. She is a product to be used. And that's why Hinduism is no better, because they are connected very much. Buddha teach mindfulness. What does that mean? You see, they give you they give you empty word like mindfulness. What the heck does that mean? Mindfulness. Is that include the prostitution? Is that what you say to the prostitute in Thailand? You say to her, you know, mindfulness or fullness or your vagina fullness? Huh? Hmm. Very funny. They give you empty words. They mean nothing. They give no answer. They make you more confused. Shall we change this image in front of you guys, or boring? Give us something useful, Mr. Buddhist person. At least something useful. Empty words, they feed nobody. All right. Should we say any Buddhist? Change our topic from Abdul to Buddhist? Yeah. Actually, is Buddhist, is even Buddha does exist? Was he exist? And your God looks so funny. At least make him look better. The Hindus, they make their God look better in their pictures. The fat Buddha. Uh, yeah, what I notice about, like one of the teaching of Buddha actually, that he encouraged his monks to commit suicide. Uh, it's very, very, very wicked teaching. It's like, when Sadhguru, they asked him about his wife, the death of his wife. Do you know what he said? He said she killed herself by yoga. She killed herself by yoga. Buddha, which is connected very much to the Hinduism, uh, he taught his monks to do some kind of a practice which would lead them, those monks, to commit suicide, which obviously mean that Buddhism brings depression, because there's no one will commit suicide unless he is suffering from a very bad depression. All right. And there's no religion, actually. There's no book, there's no scriptures, there's nothing. There's no Buddhas. There's no proof of this guy existence. There's ideas written by this and that. Yeah. Anyway, do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool? Somebody here saying what? Baby video game controller set on the server under. The funny how this message is translated as images into text. So we read them thinking that they are a message reading. Thank you, my friend. Do we have any Muhammadan? I like to be Buddhist sometime. So I can open a nightclub in Thailand and teach people philosophy. And then those decent women, they would donate for me. Buddha bless us all? Oh, okay. My friend asked Buddha to bless you first. Is Buddha blessing you? Is he? Go check history and see how much blessed you are. Go check it out. Your Buddha cannot bless himself. He does not even exist. And if you read what is claimed to be his writing, you might end committing suicide. Additional to that, all of this, Buddhas and Buddhists, they love violence. And they use Buddhism as a tool to control other nations too. In fact, can you find me one Buddhist monk who don't practice sex? With women, they are nothing to do with him. Remember, supposedly they don't get married, right? But they drink and they sleep around. But they are monks. They call themselves monks. They use and abuse their followers. Don't forget to bring a bunch of toys and put it in front of you at the home so you can worship them. All right. So we gave this guy, the Buddhist guy, to come to the stage. He refused. Please refrain from posting stupid things. Otherwise, I will lose my patience with you. Buddha does not teach suicide. No, he does. You see, there's many of the practice of Buddhist teaching lead into suicide. I did read that before, and I can search for it again. All right. So don't tell me no. I forgot what they call it. Let me see. Let me try to remember. the word is not, it's not my language. So, okay, they call it. Let us see. Asa buhavavana. I don't know how to say it. Give me a second. So this is what you will find. Let me show you. According to early Buddhist canonical text, Asha Baba Hava Ha 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 Hu Ha Ee Hu Hu. Okay, meditation in fullness or impurity of the body led to a historic incidence of mass suicide among monks. This event is recorded in a Vinaya monastic discipline, etc. So, obviously the teaching of this funny Buddhist is very wicked, very wicked. It brings depression and evil. Yeah. So the title, it might sound good, but the inner of it is evil, is ugly. Anyway, when you are a fool, you are a fool. And the incarnation, and and the bad karma and the good karma and all those stupid things. So is the monk who sleep around with those little girls is going to come back as a bug? Hmm? Did Buddha commit bad karma? Did Buddha do any bad karma? I will use your language, karma. What do you think? Hmm? What the Buddhists will say to you that Buddha he did not commit bad ones, not intentionally. Like he did, but not intentionally. Ah, Lord have mercy. Ah. Hmm. The leader of depression and sexual pollution. The one who live in a luxury. Where I teach you about how to live as a poor. All right. Any Muslim? Yeah, my friend, it's time for you to go. If you want to call me, you can call me. I'm going to put you time out because you are just wasting my time. I offer you to call me. I will not block you. I will give you 24 hours time out. You are just posting your bullshit in the chat. You want to call me? Call me. We like to hear you, no problem. But don't give me your bullshit. Here we speak with evidence. You bring me something, I will show you evidence from your own books. We don't do this, you say it, I say it. Your Buddhist cult is one of the most corrupt in the world. Go to India and see how corrupt they are. Go to Japan and see how much corruption. Go to any Buddhist place. There's no question about it. The if we can use the word code of ethic, does not exist. Do you like Islam or Buddhism? It's both are violence and both are ugly. Like maybe Buddhists today is more civil than the Muslims, but in a certain time they were more ugly or the same. Not long time ago, see what the Japanese did. And not to forget, the fiction they teach, and like you will see in a Buddhist community how easy it is to deceive people, like to tell them I can read the future for you, how much superstition they are. Uh, like the president of Korea, the previous one, he did not go to his president palace. Why? Because the monk, the Buddhist monk, told him something wrong there, something bad would happen there. So he never went there, and then and then a year after he got arrested. So supposedly, if he go to the palace, something wrong would go, right? So they are very much superstition, and they are not really, far from reality. That's why, guys, I'm not married until now. Buddhist monk, he told me, if you get married, the woman you marry her, she will kill you with high heels shoes. So that's why when I see women wearing high heels, I get nervous. I change my direction. Once I was taking my car, Boeing 777, in the highway, 101, and then I was driving in the highway with my airplane car, and then Elon Musk was behind me. He was using his stupid Tesla. So when I enter the highway, it says don't enter. That's why I entered, because I'm an Arab. We are different. We enter where nobody should enter. So I enter in the highway opposite direction, and then when I was entering, a car started following me. It was a police car. And then I said to myself, let me stop, because those Americans are stupid. They will shoot me. So I stopped. And then a policewoman, she opened the car and she was wearing high heels. Oh, no. I remember now what the monk told me, the Buddhist monk. He said to me, be aware from women wearing high heels. So this woman not only wearing high heels, she's wearing a badge, and she have a gun. I mean, that's it. It is the one he told me about. So I put my foot in the gas and I start driving so crazy. Like, she is behind me and I am in front of her. Anyway, I was lucky. In the car, I have a lipstick. I have a ex girlfriend. She loves lipstick, so she left her makeup bag in next to my seat. So I said to myself, "Oh, this is a female. Let me do this." So I throw the bag of makeup and makeup all over the highway. She have to stop to collect it, And by this, I was safe and secure, and I was able to escape. And this is a true story, by the way. So, like always, you have to take with you, like if you are in the highway and a policewoman, she follow you, like a box of makeup, you throw it in the road, she will stop following you because she will stop to collect the lipstick. And be careful, like you have to show her that you stole it because she not notice. Like, hey, say lipstick here, like she will stop, like brake, and she will stop the car, she will stop the highway to collect it, and by the time she collect them, it will be gone long time ago. Yeah. I should not teach you those skills. Those should be only for like special training. I should open a special school for that. This is one of the stories of Buddhas, in case you do not notice. Mm. Oh boy. Uh, Buddhas, he hesitated to create a female monastic. That's funny. Lord have mercy. You have to remember that. Oh no, I should not teach you this, because the police will arrest me now for teaching you how to stop police. Yeah. No Abdul today. That's it. We got a Buddhist. That's our reward for today. The Abdul are not coming to me. Like sometimes we get a lot of customers in TikTok, but today and the day before we did not really. Yeah, I hope next time we will have a better customers. Johnny, you like those stories? Really? You can make a book about them. you know, I don't know. I told you before. Like once I went to church. It's Orthodox church, and the priest he asked me. He said, "Can you do me a favor?" I said, "What?" He said, "Those little crazy monkeys. I mean, the kids. They are very hard to deal with, and the women who come every week to take care of them. She's not here today. She's sick. Can you please sit with them?" But he said to me, "Be careful. They would drive you crazy. They would drive you nuts." So don't worry. So I sat in the room with them, and it's a big like a glass room. They can see us from outside. Uh, so when the parents came out of the service and they want to leave, the kids they want to go home, which never happened before. Before they want to just go out, like they want to finish this, so they can go home. So the parents came and they start looking at the glass, hey kids, no, 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 no. They are sitting and they want to listen. They are listening to my stories. They asked me what you were saying to them. I said, Allah knows best. Ah, yeah, they love those stories, and when you speak to kids, you have to speak to them as a kid. Don't speak to them as an adult. Never speak to a kid as an adult. He will hate you. So I spoke to them in their own mind. So I was speaking to them about stories driving them crazy, and even their mouth is open, like you know. So, and now I have to finish the story. Like I have to finish it fast. I mean, the parents are outside, but the story should take like maybe another 2 hours. Next week, the priest he called me. He said, "Where are you?" I said, "Why?" He said, "The kids driving me crazy. They don't want the women. They want you." The kids are waiting for you. They don't want that woman. So he said, "What about you teach her how to do what you have done?" I said, "I don't think she will learn." uh, yeah, yeah. You have to make things attractive for those kids and make them enjoy it. In the same time, you have to be wise, like teach them something useful, not something stupid. So something useful and something will teach good ethic. So it's a nice story, fun, attractive to kids, and they will learn something good. So this is the purpose of making up those stories. The kids like me as a teacher to do CP. Oh, okay, Joel, good for you. Yeah. People in Rumble talking about me saying lipstick. It is the correct pronunciation. Lipstick. It's a stick. You put it in the lips. Come on. Is it one lip or lips? Do you have one lip? How many lips you have? You have one lip, huh? Imagine women, they have one lip. You will never have a man in your life if you have one lip. So you better go with the lips, not lip. You know, like imagine you want to buy a lipstick. Oh boy, it's lipstick. Yeah. And those lipstick, by the way, they do magic. Like you will see a woman driving her car, and now the traffic light is a green, and she is moving her mouth in the front of the mirror. You see the mouth is going left and right. I mean, what she's doing, you know, like I don't know, like they do some movement with their mouth, and the traffic behind her, beep, 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 and they're like, well, who care? Look at my lips, like who care, man? Yeah, yeah. Toothbrush or teeth brush? Well, toothbrush is good for my case because I have one tooth left. Toothbrush, if you are still like, you are 17, you have many teeth. So depend, who you are. You have one tooth left, it's toothbrush. All right? It's a sticky situation. Don't remind me of how sticky stuff can be. Sticky, huh? All right. uh, I never put lipsticks. It's not good for you. Well, if you go to New York, you will see many men are using it these days. Very weird. Women don't use it, men are using it now. Everything is upside down. Very weird, right? We are in a time where women are wearing pants and men are wearing skirt. Mm-hmm. Women, they call themselves men, and men call themselves women. Uh-huh. Very weird. Uh, there's an old silent movie from 1914 called Gabaria, LA. You are watching movies from the 1914, my friend. Let me guess, your internet have the speed in Lebanon. So the movie just arrived to you, huh? All right. About Canaanites stealing baby from Rome to sacrifice to monarch. Okay, check it out if you want. All right. Well, I never heard it. You know, this is long after I was born, 1914. No, he's saying 1914, not 40. $1914. I don't watch those kind of movies because I don't take information from movies. Always movies, they have a lot of, falafel. The director, he can add as he wish, he can take as he wish. Like, never take a story about Bible from movies too. All right. Now, people, they are talking to this Chinese guy. I thought he is gone. Is he still texting? Yeah, never take any information about history from movies because, they add as you wish. Do you want to take a movie about Jesus from the Muslims? Or even from the Jews? You don't. Or even from those liberals making a movie about Jesus? Or even some Christians, they come with their own weird ideas. They claim to be Christians. All right. Hey, Chanty, how are you? Peace to you, sister. Any Abdul? Mel Gibson, good movie. I'm not sure. I don't watch it really. For me, I don't like those movies. You see, but if they do good to help non-believers to know a little bit about Christ, but I believe that in a movie when you put someone as an actor, he act as a Christ. I think this is a very bad idea. Very bad idea. Because you know what you do by doing that. A human being always is an image person. So then he will get in his head that this is a Christ now. The image he saw in the movie, like the person he saw, the actor. When this is far away from the truth. And not only that, you present Jesus in a look maybe have nothing to do with his look. Same time, the clothes, the movement, the way he talk, and some people will forget that this is just a movie, far away from reality. And they try to adopt the Bible to the movie, not the movie to the Bible, which means if the movie says something, it is the accurate one. Good movie will make you cry. Well, there's many things will make you cry, my friend. Still, the Bible is the best way to know Jesus, not a movie. Movies can be very dangerous. No, I will not watch it. I don't approve those movies. Orthodox Church are not strict. Who said they are strict? Sadly, Orthodox and Catholic and even some Protestant, they became very lousy. To the point they say Allah is our God. And they say Muslims believe in the same God. And they say they are Abrahamic. So what's strict, my friend? They are not my standard. Neither Protestant, neither Orthodox, neither Catholic. Never take a priest as a standard. Many of them, they are wicked. The Bible only. All right? There's a lot of corruption everywhere. And if you take your approval for anything from a priest, you are making a big mistake. Right? So it's a mistake to think that they are really strict. They are far away from strict. Like look in Greece, Greece used to be very religious, etc. Churches every corner, and then the parliament they vote for homosexuality marriage. What happened? And the Holy Church, nobody opened his mouth. Did they strike? Did they make? No, nothing happened. Imagine if Paul was there. Hmm? Yeah. Imagine if Paul was in Thessaloniki when they approved gay marriage in Greece. What he would do? So where is the church? The Turkish, they took our holy church in Constantinople, and the Greek government, they built the first mosque in Greece as a reward for them. They are going woke. So you better stay away from priests. If you find a priest is Orthodox or Catholic or etc., but he is conservative for real, then yeah, So I'm not against him, against a person because he's a priest. No, no, no. As the Lord, He says, from their fruit you shall know them. There's many priests, Catholic priests, condemn this, this Vatican approving Islam to be Abrahamic. Many of them. There's many here with us right now. They are Catholic. They find this is disgusting. So you have to identify a faithful person, as an individual, not because he's a priest or he is a bishop or etc. You know what I mean? Same for Protestants, same for it doesn't matter, Orthodox. Uh, everyone, you have to check what they believe, because always you see, if you read in the book of Acts, you will see how many they claim to be Christians, but they want to do sexual immoral stuff. So they are pagan. They are coming from paganism. So they want to be around, drink and drunk and have sex. And you will see a lot of that about it. Speaking about it, how those people they are acting. Even they refused Paul. Paul was not beloved by many of them. Why? Because he reminded them of their faith. So paganism exists and never gone. So some people the majority of the society now became Christians. So we have to cover up our paganism. So we dress like them. We wear a cross. We go to church. But in the same time, we do everything the pagan does. So how we can be successful in this society, accepted, not rejected? Okay, we say we are Christians, but in reality, they are the enemy of Jesus. An Orthodox Coptic priest prevented my brother to convert to Islam. Next week, my brother is going to be baptized in Orthodox Church. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so I'm not speaking against priests. Again, everyone, you have to check what this person believe, what he stand for. The same as when you meet somebody, you talk to me, you talk to you, you say I'm a Christian. Okay, let's see what you believe. You might be a Jehovah's Witnesses claiming to be Christian. They call themselves a Christian too. Mormon, they call themselves Christians, but they are not, and you know that. That's why the Lord said, "Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father." All right. So be aware, and don't let movies and mislead you. Those who can be moved by a movie, they can be moved by other movie. So what if I make a movie about Muhammad tomorrow, and the movie will make you cry? Because movies, very nice written scenario with some drama and emotion can make you cry. Easy. Human being is very easy to be touched emotionally, manipulated emotionally too. Like you will notice that all Mexican drama, Mexican, they sit, they start crying. It's they are so much involved, and just a stupid TV, but they're crying for real. It's not for so when the actor get happy, they are happy. When the actor is crying, they are crying too, literally. So, but doesn't mean they are teaching you a good motive. The guy is sleeping with the girl, she is a whore, and the whore, she have a child, and the child now is dying. Suddenly the whole story became lovely story, but she was a whore sleeping around. So they can add something to the story to make you captured emotionally by seeing a child is dying. So you forget now about the whore, and suddenly the whore became a hero. You watch an action movie. In the action movie, they make you excited to see a bunch of wicked people robbing a bank, but they are smart. They are so smart. They have technology. They jump. They open the safe, and nobody captured them. At the end of the movie, everyone is driving an open roof car with a very beautiful girl. Hmm? So now they made you the way to succeed is to be like them, to be a thief. So this is why I say movies are just garbage. It doesn't matter what they are talking about. And if we are people who are going to follow what movies do or say, that means we will be affected by anything. Like what the name of this guy who was talking about Trump, the one who supported Joe Biden, then he went against him. The one who is married to a Lebanese Durzi women. I forgot. I don't know their names actually. Those actors. This guy he gave you speeches about ethic, and the French they gave him citizenship because he have good ethical movies. I mean, all his movies about robbing, effing, and the French they gave him citizenship, fast citizenship, because his movies encourage ethic. Are you sure? There's a movie of him and the other guy, I forgot his name too. They are hitmen and they are like cleaning the body, like those are the ones who teach ethic. Yeah, George Clooney, the clown. Yeah, Clooney. Yeah, the French they gave him citizenship because he is have an impact in ethic. Really, this guy, like what he was teaching our kids how to rob a bank or how to sleep with 20 women in the same movie. Okay, yeah, this is what movies can do. So this is why, if you take the movies as a standard for good and bad, this is why we should not allow movies to be involved in to teach us as a Christians. Movies can be useful for non-Christians to make them sit and listen, maybe, but not for us. For someone who do not know Christ, and the movie have to be written in a very well, like with good intention and carefully to fit with the Bible. But it's not for us. It's for those who do not know Jesus. It's possible to use it. So a movie like the one you mentioned, Passion of Christ, people watch it in Japan. They like it. They know a little bit about Jesus. It can be effective. It can be positive, but not for us. Not for us as a Christians. We should not take our what Jesus said in the cross from a movie. That is very dangerous. All right. Don't teach your son about Jesus by a movie, because in the movie they says things he never said there. They will think this is what he said. All right. For kids, maybe you make cartoon. Cartoon is more for me. I find them more actually acceptable uh, because I don't want to see someone taking the image of Paul or someone taking the image of Christ. Nobody deserve. Nobody fit. You know, or Peter. We better not to have those images to be placed on someone as exists today. Because the same actor, he might be a pervert in different movie, he do porn. The same actor. Today you make him Jesus, tomorrow he will take an act as a mafia star. That is the other thing too. You don't like the movie Passion of Christ? I did not watch it to like it, and I will not. For sure, I heard about it long time ago, but I never watched it. I don't like this kind of movies. Anyway, if you think they are good for you. For me, I don't find them good. All right, I better finish for now. We are here for a few hours. Not too many customers. I hope tomorrow or the day after we will find something better. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. It's getting late for me. And until we see you soon again, as always, we finish our time with you. Always remember that God is good, so is Jesus. And stick to the Bible, not to priest and not to Christian prince. Stick to the Bible. That is your constitution. It's not the word of a man. It's the word of God. It's not the word of a priest. It's not a movie. Always, always, you have a book. You have a book. Remember, you do not need philosopher or philosophy. You do not need a good speech, because there's no better speech than what Jesus said to us. Stick to your Bible, my friend, and don't let the cults lead you and destroy you. God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade, and we'll see you again. See ya.